We saw. Okay, we. Zarkon kidnapped Scrappy. Smelled it. There were some. It says 3. I wrote 3. What the?
Oh, it switched songs prematurely.
It's a song?
Or sounds.
There's 3 unknown scents and a humanoid scent. I don't know if it's 4 cents total or 3 cents total.
4 cents total.
Okay, then that makes sense. And then we got to the edge of the forest. There was a big web that vibrated when objects passed through it, and then some bunch of crows showed up that had eyes missing, and we walked through.
Zach decided not to try and even hide, and just said, "What's up?"
Okay.
Is there an observer account?
Why?
I just want to see.
Watch the stream.
You should just watch
There's
my
a stream, yeah.
There's a stream?
There's always
yeah.
a stream.
Yeah, if David's
Oh,
here,
yeah,
he's
I
trying to
forgot
pump
about
those
David.
numbers up.
Yeah, it just popped up saying I'm streaming now.
Okay. I probably should like and subscribe and follow you, right?
Like and subscribe, donate. Oh shit, my favorite
Bell.
viewer's back.
Well, did I miss
Elijah
something?
1 is now following. Oh wait, where's the? Oh, I'm already following you, bro.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, does anyone have anything else they'd like to add to the recap at all? Anything that Garrett missed?
Bathwater
shop-
giveaway at
we
100 subs.
We shopped for stuff, and I don't remember what we bought.
Oh, I don't fucking know either. Hopefully you guys put it in your inventories.
Wait, put what in our inventories?
Whatever
We
you
shopped
shop.
for stuff.
Oh.
I don't think I bought anything. I don't think I have a lot of. We haven't
You guys haven't really made too much money, so...
We haven't made like any money.
I didn't shop for anything.
I don't remember shopping, but I will believe it.
Where's my inventory?
It's on
I
your
forgot how to even
character
use this
sheet.
website. Where's my character sheet? See?
The
Yeah,
skulls.
Well, then I tried clicking on it, nothing popped up.
Can you not see it? Is there...
I when I hit C. Oh, I bought a bedroll and a tent.
Oh, that's right. That's I think all we bought was tents and camping stuff.
Yeah, because I'm down to 5 gold and 9 silver.
You guys are a bunch of broke-ass bitches.
I don't need material goods.
You don't think so?
I do.
I just need my dirt and, you know.
You do you, Snicket. I mean, Zarek, excuse me.
Yeah, freaking respect.
Alright. So with all that being said, we'll go ahead and jump back into things. With a slight caveat, because of real-world events, everyone knows that Zach will no longer be playing with us, at least for the time being.
Rewind.
So, we're
We'll
going to go back
charge that immediately.
So we are not going to punish the party for Zach's choice to ignorantly walk in and not attempt to stealth in any capacity. So we will say that he was not given the opportunity to do that. And moments before, he began to walk through the magical web that was weaved all around this forest. He spontaneously combusted and died. No, I'm kidding. A familiar greenish, brackish colored portal begins to appear just a handful of feet away from where all of you are standing. And a familiar voice beckons out from a few feet away. Not yet, young one. We have more important business to attend to. As Korg's leader and mentor, Maximilian, emerges from the portal. Perhaps some other day you can come back and play with your new friends. But for now, we have bigger fish to fry. Come with me, young one. And he beckons Korg over his way, bearing hardly any attention to the other three of you at all. Korg seems as if he hesitates for a brief moment, turning back around to the three of you and giving a half-effort wave before fully walking away from you all, vanishing through the other side of this brackish-colored portal, as it disappears as quickly as it appeared.
Well, that was weird.
So at what point are we at? So the web or whatever has not been triggered, correct?
Yeah.
Is this before crows? The crows, or the crows already here?
The crows are already here. They were there before you guys even broke through the web.
Yeah, but is this before he like talked to the crows?
Before Korg did?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm not having what Korg did at like the last 15-ish minutes of the previous session impact what's happening right now at all, because it was going to, but I don't want to have it happen if he's not like playing anymore necessarily.
Yeah.
So
right,
sabotage on his way out.
So
a little bit, yeah.
I went through the web and tried to sneak.
We are going to have it with no one's through the web currently. I know that's a little meta, and that might help you guys out a little bit, but I felt like that was the best point to jump back to give Korg an exit, and for you guys to do whatever you wanted to do with that new information.
Okay.
So that is where we're at. We're at brief moments in time before you guys would have initially walked through the web in-game time. All we did was jump back just a couple of minutes. Maximilian appeared, whisked away his young protege, leaving just the three of you at the edge of this forest, with the goal maybe perhaps still to go deal with Zarkon and perhaps rescue your beloved pet bear. But no one has crossed into the forest yet.
Okay. All right, let me delete that then. So, and we didn't like start throwing stuff in the web, correct? Because I think that's what originally triggered him, was us throwing stuff, and then the crows came in. So I just ran in and hid as they were coming through.
Oh, I get. The crows are still here at this point.
Okay, so they've seen us then?
Okay, let's do this. We'll go ahead and say that you guys can hear the crows approaching. It's been a long time since we've played, and I know that it's a little tough to jump right back into this. So let's do this. Like I said, the crows are approaching. You guys can hear some sort of flock of winged creatures off in the distance. It's kind of this black shape, more than likely crows, ravens, something of the sort. You all aren't sure from the distance away. You can hear and kind of just barely see them approaching. Actually, not really see, more so hear than anything. Excuse me. What would you guys like to do?
I'll do what I did last time and just rush
through the portal to hide in the forest. Yes. Okay. You go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, Guy, and then Zarek and Tito, what would you guys like to do?
Where can I find... Ooh. I think that tracks with last time. My stealth check wasn't that great.
I don't think that's your cup of tea, unfortunately.
No.
Snicket, Tito, what would you guys like to do?
Oh no, I don't like the look of that portal.
Is the portal gone?
The portal's gone. The portal is what Korg left through.
I thought he was running through the portal too, though.
No, Guy ran through. Remember, there's like a magical web around the forest that you guys were kind of messing with previously, and he's running through because Guy used detect magic, so he was able to see that there's like this magical web all around the forest, and he ran through that to avoid being spotted by whatever creature is coming.
I guess I'll try to follow him.
Okay. You can do the same, just try to hide as well once you get there.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys, each of you, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, Tito. As each of you kind of pass through the forest, you feel, pretty good roll.
Wow.
You feel like the slightest level of resistance, like you're running through like a thin web or something. Not enough to like really resist you guys at all, but just enough force or pushback so that you felt that something was there, even though physically you couldn't see something. Guy, you of course saw it when you used detect magic, that it's some sort of magical web. Tito, you were able to kind of feel it as you ran and rushed through the forest, but able to hide incredibly well.
I'm sorry, can you give me a quick recap of what happened in the past, like, 2
Yeah,
minutes?
you're good. So what we established was that we're going with where we're going back. We're going back to the point in time where the flock of birds is approaching you guys, and you guys could all hear them approach, but you couldn't see them. Guy
Okay.
and Tito each ran through the forest and tried to hide from the birds, and just kind of said fuck it and ran through whatever magical web Guy had seen and was previously describing to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So you as well have a choice, Zark. You can do whatever you'd like. Try to, because there's not really a lot of area to hide where you're at on the outskirts
Yeah.
of the forest. It's a big clearing, but you could.
I'll go
welcome to try
and run
whatever
in
you
with
want.
them as well.
Okay, go ahead. If you want to hide, you feel free to roll a stealth check for me.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. I gotta remember freaking how to do stuff. Is it control click? Where's the... Oh, I just click it.
Rogues, baby.
Holy shit!
Oh, you rolled a
Maybe.
9? It's not going to be that great. 17.
Uh-oh.
Rough.
As the three of you are rushing into the forest one at a time, each of you doing your best to quickly find a hiding spot, you can see this group of a dozen or so ravens, crows, something of the sort, you're not certain. Their gaze is looking all around this forest, trying to figure out exactly what it was that caused the disturbance, we'll say, on the outskirts. As you guys are kind of looking up at them, doing your best to avoid being seen, you can spot that there's very few eyes that are actually looking upon this scene for how many birds are up there. There's perhaps maybe only 3 or 4 individual eyes, not even a pair, just individual ones spattered throughout this flock of crows. And Zarek, Guy, you're fairly confident that it seems as if they've spotted you. They don't do anything, though. They seem to merely acknowledge your spot and then continue looking. What would you all like to do?
I guess we just keep moving
keep
through
going
the
in.
forest.
All right. Is there a particular marching order you guys would like to go in, or any sort of formation you would like to take as you venture into this forest?
I'd imagine Snicket, you'd want to lead, correct?
Yeah, I guess I'll lead, but yeah, keeping an eye out. Definitely at a slower pace into the forest.
Okay. You guys want to move stealthily?
I'd try to move stealthily.
Yeah, stealthily with me keeping a lookout, and I guess I don't know what order you guys want to be in.
Okay. Give me just
I'll be in the
one
middle.
second. Sorry, I thought someone was at my door for a second. Okay, I'm sorry. You said Snicket, you're first, right? Or Zarek,
Yeah.
you're first, leading
Yeah.
the way, keeping. And then who's second? Guy or?
I'll be second.
Okay, and Tito's bringing up the rear. Were you guys? Because I don't know how much we've talked about this. There's like kind of a handful of different speeds you can move at when you're traveling on foot in D&D. If you move at like a slow pace, you can actually move stealthily. If you guys want to do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
I do that.
Let me look it up real quick. Yeah. So it is the average that you'll kind of travel is about 2 miles an hour at this speed, but you're able to stealth while you do it.
What's the time of the day? Is this?
That's a great question. I think you guys left relatively early. You did a little bit of shopping when everything opened up, and then you guys moved out after that. We'll say that.
Oh, we got in that fight, didn't we?
Oh yeah, you guys fought a Yeti.
Yeah, because I have 1 spell left.
Mm-hmm. So, it's definitely pretty late into the day at this point. The light around you all is quickly beginning to fade. The heavy, dense, thick forest really is blocking out whatever bit of light was coming down from the sky to begin with. And now with the sun setting and relying just on the light of both of the moons in the sky, those of you who don't have dark vision are not having a great time right now, to say the least.
I'm the one with dark vision now.
Oh, that's rough. So, yeah, it's good that you guys are moving slow because Korg and Tito would have a tough time moving super fast in this and really being aware of their surroundings. Even now, they're struggling. Do you guys want to light anything to see, or are you guys going to just do your best to kind of struggle through?
I mean, I can see. And
You
I'm
can
leading.
see, but they can't see.
Let's see.
But they can't really see much at all. So
Yeah.
they're okay right now in the moment. There's still a little bit of light, but when the sun totally sets and it's just like the light of the Evermoon and the other moon in the sky, it's gonna be really difficult for them to see much of anything.
So I'll cast magical tinkering. I'll grab a couple stones and take out a vial from my jacket and kind of pour some like this glowing fluid or whatever on it, and it sheds light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for another 5 foot.
So it's light in a 10-foot area around you and Tito?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So, with that being said, you guys have definitely a little bit more leeway of how much you can see around you, though definitely you are aware that you're kind of easily seen as well because of the situation. With that, Zark, would you like to change how close you are in proximity to them, or what's your plan?
Yeah, I want to be. Wait, sorry, what was the radius on that
10
light?
10 feet.
Then yeah,
Five-
I'll go
5 foot
forward
light.
10 feet, so I'm outside of it.
So you want to be 20 feet away from them?
I want to be. Well, actually, no, because that's not gonna. Because they need to follow me. So,
Yeah.
I guess I'll I guess ask Guy if he wants to lead, and then if him and Tito want to walk together, and I'll stay behind in that case. Or I'll walk. I'll let them lead, but I'll like follow off to the side actually.
More as like eyes and ears.
Yeah, essentially. That way I can warn them ahead of time if I see something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That works.
And I'll tell them. I will also tell them that like I will. I'm trying to think. Like make some sort of signal, a silent signal. I can't think of anything though. You got any ideas? Some sort of signal I can give?
I don't know. How about just a noise?
Will they be able to see a signal?
No. Yeah, it'd have to be like a verbal, like a.
I mean, I can use the
Just hit us
sending
with a
stone if I need
sheep.
to. Nah, I use the sending stone if I need to tell you to stop.
Oh man. Okay, sending stones are once a day, so you'll have that.
Yep.
You'll be able to use them one time at least.
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna let Tito and Guy kind of lead the way then?
It's I guess we'll be like yeah, I'll let them like guide, like
And you'll more so
lead
just
the
kinda
path,
be
and I'll be off to the side, essentially
on the
just
outskirts
following where they
watching
go.
them.
Yeah,
Okay.
and keeping an eye out ahead just to make sure they're not going into anything.
And I'll keep up like constant communications with my limited telepathy.
What, you just hum so I can respond?
No, limited telepathy.
No, but like, because like, I can only respond back when you initiate communication.
Yeah, and so like
See-
every couple minutes, I'll just
You're just gonna do something,
Is
just
we
say
good?
something to them.
We good? We good?
yeah, we
We
good.
good?
Hey, I mean, you know, so you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Yeah,
I guess, yeah.
Okay, I like that. So, how this is going to work then, since Zark, you're kind of more on the lookout in terms of making sure nobody's around you, you guys aren't being tracked or followed or anything of the nature. We're going to have you roll a perception check for me, just to kind of check the general surroundings.
Okay.
While Tito and Guy, we'll say you guys are working together, since you guys are both doing that. One of you can either roll a survival check with advantage, or you can each roll separate survival checks. And this is for your actual trying to kind of track down. I'm assuming Zarkon is what your goal is. That's who you guys are looking for within
Yes.
the swamp. So you guys are
Yep.
actively searching for Zarkon then, and the survival check will be for searching for any form of clues or anything that may lead you towards him or any other living creatures or people within this
Right.
domain.
I'm pretty good at tracking.
I'll let-
Tito's voice change.
yeah. Okay.
Yep. Tito doesn't lie. He is pretty good at tracking. So Tito, almost immediately, like you've done this quite a few times before or something, you spot footprints within the snow. They're very clearly humanoid. You'd guess an individual in between 5 to 6 feet tall, maybe, more than likely males, but you're not certain. And there's 3 distinct pairs that you see.
How thick are they?
What do you mean by thick? Like how deep are the
thick?
footprints, or like
How many C's are associated with this?
I want to know
I'm
how
sorry.
thick the people are, not the footprint.
Oh, you want to be able to determine how fat or hefty the individuals or heavy they are?
I want to
Based
know
off
about
the
that
footprint?
ass.
Okay,
no.
you technically could go ahead, give me another survival check to kind of try to look at these footprints and see if you can figure out how heavy the individuals are who left these.
It's
You're
almost
really not
18.
quite sure. This could be anywhere from someone with a bouncing badonkadonk to a twig, and you're just really not quite sure, unfortunately.
Okay, well, I turn to Guy and I say, well, 3 people went this way, but I'm not sure I'm interested.
You're not sure you're interested?
I'm not sure, interest, but I'm interested.
Yeah.
That may be. You said it was how many cents?
3 people.
Okay, so that might be them taking the bear, because that's how many cents we had on the note, correct?
Well, it's not cents, it's 3 sets of humanoid
Oh,
footprints.
3 sets. Well, that would. Okay, so it's 3 sets of footprints. We had
Correct.
4 unknown cents. So one of the yeah. So I mean, that may be the people who took the bear.
So it's been I don't want to metagame too much or necessarily determine people's thought process, but it has been a minute since we played. So let me say this: that previously, when Zarek was smelling and trying to determine who you guys were following in various scents, he detected 1 humanoid scent and 3 non-humanoid scents when he was sniffing out individual scents. I believe that's
Oh.
what that was. Then just now, Tito found 3 sets of humanoid footprints in the snow.
Oh, okay.
So-
So it's different.
Potentially,
Okay.
but I like I said, I'm not sure. I don't want to make you think one way or the other. I just know it's been a minute since we played last, so I wanted to make sure that information was like clear.
One second, I gotta write that down.
You're good. I think yeah, David said he's gonna get some coffee real quick anyway. So
As we're walking, do I notice if the crows chased us or followed us?
oh, I'm sorry. I was actually getting to that. I totally forgot. That's my bad. Zark. Zark, you notice that as you guys kind of descended into the forest through the initial thicket and you began your formation, the crows quickly dispersed from the various limbs that they were hanging out on the outskirts of the forest. You actually heard them all fly over top of you and beyond where you guys were at. Like they were flying overhead past you, back from the direction in which they came.
Okay.
That's
so
what
they were just going back to where they were.
Yeah, that's what Zarek heard that for sure. And even then, the crows were relatively loud. So if you want to go ahead and roll survival check for me, or excuse me, perception check for me, Guy, we'll see if you could hear that as well. But Zarek definitely heard that with his 23.
What are these rolls today?
There's this woodpecker on a tree nearby, Guy, that is just hammering away, and you're having a hell of a time focusing or fixating on anything other than that.
Dope. Okay. Sounds good. I guess we'll keep following these footprints, and I'll tell Zarek that telepathically.
And I'll go acknowledge telepathically.
Acknowledge 10-4.
Excellent.
Roger. Features. What is the range on that? Okay. 30 feet. So you're within 30 feet, correct?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I guess we will keep following these set of footprints that we found.
All right, is David back? Or is he still getting? He's probably still getting coffee.
No, I'm back.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So you are going to continue following the footprints.
Yes.
So you all follow these footprints for a good 20-25 minutes at this point, and they're staying relatively in unison throughout the majority of the time, and you can really kind of tell which direction they're going to head before you even really get to the footprints. There's a pretty kind of cleared out path that it seems like creatures or individuals who traverse these areas maybe go through a little more often than others. And you're able to follow that relatively easily up until this point. And you watch as one of the set of footprints just begins to totally veer off into a direction of its own, heading far off from the other ones. And its movement is very strange, sporadic. They turn around and head back in a direction for a brief moment before circling back and heading in the way they were previously going. Very sporadic, strange movements all over the place. You can clearly see that in the footprints beneath you.
Could I tell if they were running, or if they were just
Make a survival check.
leisure? Okay. Look at that.
Nice.
Pretty good. Yeah, so looking at these footprints, Guy, they're definitely more heavy treaded than the previous ones that you guys found or that Tito initially spotted. There are even some portions, specifically in the ones that are very sporadic and all over the place, where it's not just like a clear press of a boot or anything like that. It's slid, or it's kind of like skid and just a larger imprint that's not really conducive of just a regular boot or anything like that. Kind of giving you the impression that maybe the individual was running around or perhaps slipped while they were moving. Definitely seems very possible that they were moving quickly, perhaps even running for some reason at this point. Because two of them stayed together and moved off in the direction they were heading, while one of them veered away.
But the one that veered away eventually came back to the group?
No, it not from what you can see. It actually leads further away from where you guys are at right now. If you'd like to continue following that, or you could head off and follow the pair of footprints.
I asked the group, can I tell how old these footprints are? I don't know if that's the same survival check or if you want.
Yeah, we can use the same one since you're still examining the same footprints. You'd guess they're maybe a day or two old at this point. There's definitely a little bit of snow that has kind of filled them up some, but not too terribly much. Probably closer to just a day at most is what you're thinking.
Okay. But the other two sets of footprints haven't changed their...
They're definitely more heavy pressed as well. Like they were,
Okay.
There's a good chance that they were running away. There's longer strides as well in between every footstep, which is really the biggest impression that you get to lead you to believe that they're running.
Okay. And I'll ask the group which one they want to follow. The one set of footprints or the two?
The telepathically and loudly?
I'll just say telepathically.
Okay.
Tito
I
doesn't
telepathically respond back. I don't know what my telepathic voice is. Can I get like a ghosty sound? Like, oh, I say we follow both. Or the two.
It actually sounded ghosty because your shit started fading out when you did it.
Yeah, it started breaking up.
Oh man.
Might not talk like that.
I need to get a voice changer. That'd be great.
Dude, just do your own
JR
voice
has
changes.
one.
What's that?
JR has one already.
Yeah, I have a voice changer.
I could sound like an old man.
Okay, so we're gonna follow the two sets then.
I could be very offensive, but like JR's voices.
That voice isn't offensive. That's fine.
Realistic enough that it's not racist.
Oh God. All right, so we'll, I guess, continue following the two sets of footprints.
That's what my telepathic voice will be if he ever does it. This is what I hear in my head.
Is it?
It's like your inner peace like dialogue is like some like Indian monk.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Do not smoke the weed, Toto. But Tito doesn't listen. Tito smokes the weed.
Are you guys playing D&D?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go, Christian. Why are you on Lost Start?
I'm eating.
Oh my God.
I can't go right now. Give me a second.
Continue, JR.
Yeah, so you guys said you want to follow the two pairs of footprints?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I'm just following them.
Yeah, Zarek's kind of on the outskirts of you all. It's more so you and Guy grouped together because he has the only like form of light in the nearby radius for you guys to see.
Yeah.
So also, I'll grab another stone and pull out another vial and dump kind of a smelly substance on it and drop it at where these two things diverge. Just so if I
okay.
needed to, maybe we could find it again.
Okay, I got you. These footprints continue on for perhaps another half a mile or so, you guys would guess, before they diverge off into a small, little enclosed cavernous area, and you kind of lose the footprints for a moment or so. It seems as if these two might have stayed in this little cavernous area and taken a rest for how long you're not exactly sure, but you can spot another set of footprints very close in resemblance to theirs, heading back off in the same northwestern direction.
Christian's
Go ahead.
here.
Can I like get a scent on it to kind of gauge how old the tracks are?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a survival check for me. I think I started with advantage because it's smell related, correct? Is that what you were going for?
Yeah. My first roll's
You
better.
never know when you might get that 20. You always got to go for it. So each set of prints smells relatively recent. The older ones that you guys have been following that led you to this point, you would guess, Ark, are probably about a day old at this point, give or take a few hours. However, the other pair that lead away from this cavern back into the forest in that same northwestern direction that you were previously following, those are much closer to maybe 6 hours old or so. You're not exactly certain. Somewhere in that ballpark, maybe 6 to 10.
And what time of day is it right now?
Starting to get pretty late at this point. The sun is almost set entirely. You guys were almost relying entirely off of the light that you're producing, Guy, as well as some bits and pieces and gleamings of the Evermoon that shine down through the forest canopy above.
So I'll ask the party if they want to bunk down for the night.
I will telepathically respond back. If you need to, we can, but I'm fine continuing on.
Is there any romance in this party?
I'm slowly
I'm
romancing.
gonna get some.
Well, Tito's
Who are you
is
romancing?
trying to get some,
I'm
It's
looking
like
for
John's
those
wanting to
thick
bunk
prints, boy.
down, and I'm just wondering if there's a reason behind that.
I'm trying to bunk with this baby bear.
Oh, but not each other.
There's a big thing about bears in this campaign so far. We're getting past it though.
This is a
Define bear.
bestiality campaign.
Not really. They're on this quest, dude, to save the fucking a bear cub. They don't even care about the story I've made. They just want to save this goddamn bear.
Wow.
No, I do not.
I'm the only one that cares about the bear.
The only
I'm pretty sure the guy who picked to have his spirit animal be a bear probably cares about the cub.
I have like some PTSD about the whole thing. I don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah, David's character murdered one of this cub's parents. Actually,
Oh,
both
no.
of this cub's parents.
I murdered both of them. I said we didn't have to talk about it.
And
though.
now he wears the parents' teeth as like some sort of necklace ornament.
Yeah.
I said we didn't have to talk about it.
That's okay. I needed to talk about it. I forgot how awesome it is.
It's terrible.
And now they're trying to save this cub. Air quotes save. After they
Don't
left
let
it
David near it.
They left this cub in a hotel room for days on its own.
Hotel room, is this modern?
Tavern room, I guess. It sounds
Okay.
more fantasy
Sorry.
then, right?
I don't know the time period, so.
It's a Star Wars campaign,
2003.
so it's a 9/11 revenge plotline.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know how a bear is involved in that, but.
A bear and a bunch
Russia.
of unlikely heroes are going to take out the Taliban.
The
Dude,
bear
the
stands for Russia.
Bush is wild, let me tell you.
Yeah, dude, the
Alright.
Bush race is unheard of.
I guess we'll continue on.
We continue on, don't want to hunker down.
I mean, I think we should hunker down because obviously it's a good place to hunker down.
I said if you wanted to, we can.
I think we should, and then get back at it during the day when there's actual light.
Then I.
Because if we're 6 hours behind, we're not going to catch up today.
Well, you don't know that we're 6 hours behind. I
Oh,
know
you
that we're
didn't
6
tell me.
hours behind.
Oh
No,
my
I didn't
God.
tell you.
Okay.
Now I tell you, though.
Well, Mark.
Mm.
I'm about ready to play.
Okay.
So, we can still hunker down.
You want to jump somewhere else so they're not interrupted?
Yeah, let's go to my channel.
How long would it take for us to get a point of exhaustion, roughly?
So a point of exhaustion is going to start coming into play after just. So
Isn't
usually
like
it
a
has to
day of
be.
no sleep.
Yeah, it has to be after a day of no sleep, but sometimes I will say that I will alter that a little bit depending upon the events of the day. Like if you go through like 4 back-to-back combats and you stay up for 12 hours, that's like a pretty exhausting type of situation. So you guys have only really
Okay.
had one combat right now, and you guys have been awake for, we'll say, at most like 12 hours at this point. So you're not necessarily dangerously close to getting a point of exhaustion, but it's something to think about.
Tito, what do you think?
A
Are you
little
tired?
sleep's always good for the soul.
Yeah, and I don't know how you guys are doing on like, above the table. I don't know how good you guys are doing on health.
I'm fine.
Tito feels fine, but he could sleep.
You guys actually fucked that Yeti up. I forgot that fight was not hard at all.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. All right, well, I guess we'll sleep since it's in an area we know is actually been used for sleeping once. So
For sure.
I wanna scout out. You said it's like a cave, right, or something? It's a cave.
Yeah, it's like a small little cavernous area. It
Freaking
probably.
bears. I'm gonna check it for
Fucking
bears.
bears, dude.
So it's, Zark, with your dark vision, you can stand at the entrance of it and see all the way to the back of it. It's nothing crazy. It's just an enclosed area that seemed like whoever stayed here previously felt a little bit safer staying in. It's maybe like 15, 20-foot radius in total. Pretty small, but large enough that the 3 of you can fit in here, though, and sleep without a problem. Or more so 2 of you with like a rotating watch.
Yeah.
And you can see there's very clearly like a bunch of sticks and various bristle and leaves and all that were gathered by whoever was staying here previously.
okay, I guess we'll use what they left and sleep.
All right.
I'm down.
What's the game plan for sleeping? Are we got someone keeping watch, or?
Yeah, we can do rotations, right?
Yep. I'll take first shift.
All right. Who wants second?
I'll take second.
No, I'll
Okay.
take second.
Fine, I'll take third.
Okay.
Early riser.
All right, Zark, start us off. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me as you find yourself a nice vantage point to keep watch of your friends while they take a nap.
We're dead. Yep. Slit our throats.
From everything you can see, Zark, it's a peaceful few hours. There's a level of unease and unnerve that kind of rattles you from the interesting situation you were in to get through that or into this forest initially, but everything seems okay and normal so far from what you can tell. Handful of wildlife and whatnot scurries by you while your friends are asleep, but that's about it for any sign of life. No
Yeah.
ravens or crows or anything like that return. And then you want to wake up Tito for
Tito.
second watch?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Turtle Man. Hit me with your best perception roll. Show me what you got.
Alright, well, Tito's a deep sleeper, so when he gets woken, he says, "Your mother's a whore," and then he rolls. Oof.
What are your
That's not
positive
great.
stats, Tito?
Yeah, what are you
That's
gonna
not
be
great.
What are your
for?
pluses in?
Constitution and strength.
And that's it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, your strength
Look,
is
I'm a
nuts,
big,
though.
thick boy. I'm a
Yeah, you
big,
are.
thick
You're a
boy.
combat fucking machine. Don't put you in front of anybody to talk to them or outwit them, but you'll fucking beat the shit out of someone, though.
Yeah, don't put me in front of them unless you want me to hit them, basically.
Oh, man.
And you want them to die, also.
All right, Tito. So as you're doing your best to look around, stay focused on the task at hand, there's this pesky swarm of ravens that just keeps getting in your way.
Oh,
Every
no.
now and then you see them land, you just kind of shoo them away. Get out of here, ravens! I'm trying to keep watch. And they'll fly off and they'll be gone for another 10, 15 minutes before they return a handful of times. And they pester you for about the first hour or so before it seems like they finally fuck off. And then you think to yourself, good, I can finally keep my watch now.
That's a bad sign.
And the next 2 hours are relatively uneventful. Outside of a couple rabbits that scurry by and startle you for a brief moment.
Okay. Tito
As your
smokes
watch
his
comes to a
turtle
close.
weed.
Tito smokes turtle weed on watch. And as your watch comes to a close, Tito, you are welcome to wake up Guy whenever you'd like to change off.
I poke him with my little feet hoof things. I don't know what to call them.
Feet hooves.
You're
And I'll wake up. And I'll ask him if anything interesting happened, or we're good.
I saw some birds. I saw a rabbit.
Okay, well that's not too concerning. Alright,
The
and I'll start
birds
my
were
watch.
annoying.
Birds. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Jeez,
Someone got it.
getting that.
So I'm trying to think in my head, when all this started, you guys are kind of taking a nap a little bit earlier in the night than a lot of people would, but not everybody fights a Yeti as well. So it's still pretty like pitch dark outside at this point while you go to take watch, Guy. You're really relying heavily on what bits of gleaming light from the Evermoon kind of pierce their way through this forest canopy to see, and whatever light you can muster from your various alchemical supplies.
I can also smell like
like a
really
fiend.
good.
Okay, so really relying heavily on your smell on top of those other two things to try to scent if anything is a muck or miss around you. There's There's a smell of iron and death that begins to slowly kind of meander and linger its way over to you towards the back half of your watch. It smells kind of old at this point, but like the scent is just making its way over here.
It's moving.
It's just like a scent that's slowly creeping and making its way over to where you're at.
Wafting.
Can I hear anything? Do I hear the crows, or do I hear things moving?
You put your ear to one side and you do your best to listen out. And everything seems quiet.
Okay, I'll sit still then until see if there's any change.
As you sit still and wait, 5 minutes goes by. No sign of anything.
But just still that smell, just kind of constant.
Just kind of slight scent of iron and death just wafting around. It stays for perhaps another 20 minutes before it kind of begins to slowly dissipate. And you continue to wait, eyes peering down the forest, looking for any sort of movement, any activity, any sort of different smell in the air. But nothing. Everything seems calm and still. And nothing seems amiss except for that smell that hit you.
All right.
Unless if there's... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
And unless if there's anything else you'd like to do,
Nope.
the rest of your watch goes on uneventfully.
All right.
And I will take a real quick break. I think my dog has to go outside. I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
I'll never forgive you.
I'll never forgive you. Like to roll for this. I don't remember how to do that.
Pretty sure those birds alerted somebody.
Oh yeah. I forgot I have 2 Yeti horns. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. Alright, I'm back.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
We're all here.
Okay, everyone's here, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. At least.
Okay. Okay. So, yes, everyone completes their long rest without a problem. You guys have a moment to kind of talk amongst yourselves, figure out your game plan as everyone kind of packs everything up again, once more kind of setting out again. So yeah, definitely, everyone go ahead and hit the long rest button if you haven't, just in case it will refresh all your stuff for you.
Oh, well, what's the game plan?
I say we keep following this set of footprints. I mean, I don't know of a better idea. I think they might have found us last night, those crows.
What crows?
The same type of crows that were outside the web.
What, they showed up?
Yeah, I think I could smell them.
Interesting. Did you like detect any magic on them or anything?
No, I didn't have the time. Oh, I guess I could have.
I hate those birds.
Only within 30 feet, though.
I hate the birds.
Did you see birds too? The crows?
Yeah, a lot of them. Won't leave me the
Oh,
fuck alone.
Yeah, so they still know we're here.
Oh, I guess it's not really worth trying to be stealthy if they know we're here.
One of them stole some of my turtle weed.
Did they actually?
A little bit. I got most of it back.
I got most of it back. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll just continue to follow those two sets of tracks.
And we'll do it at a regular pace.
Sounds good.
All right, easy enough.
And
So
I'll
you're
lead this time since it's daylight.
just dropping.
I'm
the
assuming it's
facade.
daylight.
Not quite yet. Still early AM at this point.
Well, I mean, can they see?
No.
No. Okay, then we will go back to our old method.
It will. The sun will rise in a few hours at this point, from your guys' guess, but it's not quite there yet.
Yeah, so I suggest we go back to the old thing until it's daylight and you guys can see, and then we can go. I can take the lead.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so same thing as last time. Zara, go ahead and roll a perception check for me as you're kind of keeping eyes on the whereabouts and everything around you. Hey, let's go! We got one, baby.
Wait, you didn't put the audio to that?
No.
Oh,
Wow.
what a
I'll do it
you
myself.
did it for one.
Not the same.
I know exactly what noise you're doing.
I got it because I just did it.
It's
Anyway,
like the congratulations.
Anyway, as John said, and then Tito and Guy, you guys can like same as before. You can either roll. One of you can roll a survival check with advantage, or you can each roll separate survival checks to continue tracking.
we can roll separate. Oh, that was close.
Six.
So, Guy and Tito, doing your best to just continue following the tracks as Zarek looks about, spotting every drop of snow and every slight movement even the bug 3 trees down took.
That boy got some good sleep.
Feeling like a cat ready to pounce, Zarek has his eyes all over the place, keeping track of everything and every which way around you all. You feel very comfortable continuing forward when he says that everything seems to be clear for the time being. You continue on your path, following these two pairs of footprints. And for the better part of 2 hours, you continue along your trail, following the same set of footprints. Unless if anybody had anything they'd like to do, or perhaps say within that time period, or maybe stop or veer off at any point as well. But that's about how long you guys follow them before anything happens.
While I'm walking along, because I kind of want to tie in my my background thing to be able to basically gather like edible stuff. So like spot for like edible berries as I'm going.
Okay, for sure.
Oh, that's that. Yeah.
It's just like a.
I don't even think you have to roll for it. I think you
Yeah,
just
no, I
do
don't have
it.
to roll
I think
for
you
it.
just,
It's just,
you
yeah,
just
it's-
have it.
Yeah. I can find
I
food and
I
fresh
like
water
the
for myself and
flavor.
for 5
Yeah.
other people.
So you find a bunch of winter forest berries for you and the boys.
Oh hell yeah!
So I also wanted to look, see if there's any
Berries.
like rare herbs or plants or whatever. Just as we're walking, I'm not gonna veer off the course.
Make
But if there's any, I'd just pick
make a
those up.
perception check for me.
Tito love berries.
Nothing crazy that you spot, unfortunately. A handful of herbs here and there that are useful, but abundant and not worth very much.
Okay. Continuing on.
Tito, you trying to get yourself some of those berries?
Oh, I'm eating those berries. I didn't even ask. I just took some.
Zara, as you get back to the group, Tito just starts grabbing handfuls of your berries.
You see the delight on my face, though. Like, you gotta let me have it. I go, my favorite! The red ones!
Zarek is just emotionally broken and has nothing to say as you bully him and steal his berries.
I mean, I'll leave him some. He's a very small
I
rat.
don't eat all of them.
I leave him like 4 for the other 2.
Man. Everything got so much nicer when Korg left. We were
Yeah.
sharing berries with the boys,
Yeah,
taking
people not
some bear naps in the caves.
bear naps.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, so you guys remember when Korg killed both those bears too? What a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so happy he's gone after he did that shit.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, retconned.
So, after about 2 hours of following these tracks again, also the sun begins to just slightly rise off in the distance. A little bit of light begins to kind of peer its way into some of this forest, and you guys can see enough that having that 10 foot of light around you really doesn't make much of a difference at this point. But you're welcome to keep using it if you'd like to. But the two pairs of footprints begin to split off right at about this point.
Great.
One of them begins to head further in the same direction that the 3 of them initially started. And at this point, the wintry forest begins to turn much less into a forest and much more of a marshy swamp. There's a thick layer of this just muddy, murky water all around at this point that begins to go off. It's kind of the point where you lose track of these footsteps. You can see a little bit of a path in some of like the cattails and the weeds that stick out from this water, a direction in which one person headed, but it's much more difficult to track them at that point. At least that set of footprints heading into that marshy swamp, you really lose the footprints at that point. But the other set appears to be moving sporadically, kind of similarly to the other one, zigzagging all about. It looks like there's a point where perhaps it might even jump up into one of the trees before jumping back down in another spot. and it just kind of veers far off into the east direction and perhaps even moving a little bit south at that point if you all wanted to follow them.
Do we keep on the same path? Maybe a little more difficult, but
I say we keep on the same path.
me too. Tito?
Whatever you say, Barry boy.
I didn't get the berries.
I was talking to Zarek. Or no, what the fuck is your name even?
Zarek,
Oh,
you're
that's
right.
it? Oh shit.
Well, technically no, but technically yes.
Man, we just need to get to the point.
Where he just comes clean.
Yeah, like come on. Just
It'll
a
be
quality
s-
of life
It'd be
improvement.
so
for
much
the
easier
group.
for me.
Yeah.
My Zareks very often sound like Zareks because I'm about to say Snicket half the time.
Well, and we're gonna have to straight up kill Zarkon if his real name doesn't come out by then, because
Zarkon and Zarek is a lie. Yeah.
I can't do it.
One of them has to fucking go. I don't
Yeah,
care who it is, but one of them's
Which
got to
one?
go.
Yeah, something's got to give.
Oh man.
Yeah, we'll continue following the same one, and I guess since we've all met up, I don't know if we can really. So it's morning light now, essentially.
It's light enough that you really aren't even relying on dark vision to see at this point.
Okay.
It's still tough to see, but that's not because of a natural darkness. There's just like a faint fog that really begins to roll heavily into this marshy area. Like the trees all around almost stop. They're just kind of like splattered randomly throughout this marshy area at this point. But there's tons of thick cattails and weeds that stick up all throughout that someone or something could very easily be hiding within or moving through. And there's kind of like a thin misted veil that hangs low just above the water as well. That can even makes it difficult to see too terribly far out beyond like 30, 40 feet. Sometimes it's even really so thick in some patches it looks like you could hide within it perhaps.
Also, do I smell that same scent that I smelled last night?
Roll a perception check for me. Or actually, you just rolled one, didn't you, for all this other stuff?
I guess that would be as we're walking, yes.
So yeah, we're just going off the same one then. Yeah, you do smell it. You actually smell the scent of iron even heavier coming from the set of footprints that veers off and starts to move around rather sporadically.
Well, that's not good.
And that's the pair that is not heading into the swamp. That is the one that's going off in the eastern direction.
Okay. I let the rest of the group know that whatever the scent that I smelled, the death, it seems but I smelled it as soon as it veered off. Was it like did I smell it the entire time we were going, or just once it veered off I seemed to pick that up again?
It veered off at a certain point last night, and you didn't really smell it until you started heading in this direction and kind of got to this forked point, and that's where the smell really came back again.
Okay.
And even at this point, it's more so a heavy smell of iron than anything else.
Okay. I let the rest of the group know that, and it seems like it's bad news for whatever headed off in the other direction. So I think we should keep rolling in the same direction in the swamp.
You got it, boss.
And I'll let Zarek lead. Because I know he's...
So I lead.
Yes.
All right. Zarek's leading the way in the swamp territory at this point. Would you like to go ahead and roll a survival check for me, Zarek?
Yeah.
Does he...
Oh.
I was going to ask if he got advantage since we're helping him, or if we roll.
Yeah, that's fair. He would have. You definitely could have advantage with the three of you helping. That's very reasonable.
Carry me through the swamp.
Whew.
All right.
How deep is this? Is it? Am I walking through all the mush and the gook of the swamp, or am I on like solid ground?
So there are portions that have a little more solid ground that's above what seems to be kind of like this murky water level throughout it, but they're sporadically and randomly placed. There are definitely points where you guys are kind of dredging through what's about maybe like a foot and a half of like this thick, murky water with a good amount of mud at the bottom of it. Zarek, it's a little tough for you. It's definitely difficult terrain to get through. It slows you guys down for sure whenever you have to head through it or walk through it. It is a pain in the ass to get through. And if anybody was trying to run through this, they would get tired super quickly.
Yeah, I'm definitely not trying to run. My guy is not the running type.
All right, and this is that's right. You got you got a 19 for the survival check. So Zarek, as you were kind of pushing through and doing your best to follow, relying a lot on sense the best that you can. There's very clearly the scent of a single human in the air. It smells even fresh. Like the individual was close to this area maybe an hour or two ago at most. You can see various spots where there's all sorts of weeds and these cattails, or maybe it's cowtails, I'm not sure what they're technically called, that are very clearly pushed to the side or maybe lopped down at from where someone kind of swiped them out with a blade or something to make their way through. You're very certain you're getting closer and closer to the individuals you've been tracking at this point, or individual at this point, it seems like. You would guess if you guys could pick up the pace a little bit, you could be on top of them within an hour, you think.
I want to relay these findings to the group and ask, so do we want to catch this guy before he gets where he's going, or do we want to keep following him to see where he's going?
Well, in real life, I gotta drop a deuce, but I'll keep listening. But yeah, I think we need to catch this guy.
What my thought is, what if we get to him and he basically won't say anything? The case runs cold.
I guess we'll get to that if we we'll get there when we get there.
Can't talk if he's dead.
Exactly. That's why what? my worry is he's uncooperative, or something happens to him and then we don't know where to go. Tito?
Can't this fucking weird dude make a potion that'll bring people back to life? We'll figure it out.
We tried that once, remember? Someone ended up with a
giant
burnt tongue.
cabbage.
He ended up with a burnt tongue.
I ended up as a giant fucking cabbage.
Well,
Did
you
you
weren't
forget?
dead though.
Have you ever been a cabbage? It's a fate worse than death.
I just think maybe we should keep at the current pace, or something, just to, because I don't. At this point, we're going blind. We don't know where this guy's headed. He could be leaving for all we know.
Well, if we're blind, have our other senses gotten stronger? But I agree. You've convinced me.
That's fine with me.
All right, then we head on at the current pace.
Okay. Easy enough.
And I want to also keep track to see if basically keep an eye on the scent to see if it's ever getting stronger, like if he's essentially slowed down or stopped to where we're getting we're gaining on him essentially.
Okay, easy enough. So you continue on this path, doing your best to follow the clear pathway this individual has left out. It seems as at first they were moving quickly, but soon you seem to find that they quickly slowed their pace. You begin to look all around you, perhaps even looking for various hiding spots at this point, as it seems as if you start to find less and less signs of an individual moving or running about. You still see a few, enough to follow, but they begin to lessen.
Like it looks like he's slowing down, or
yeah, like he's slowing down for sure.
Okay.
like before, there was very clear paths where he was running through massive amounts of weeds or these cowtails that are sticking up from the swamp, but they begin to lessen. There's way less indications that someone has kind of traversed through here at this point. There's a handful every now and then, just enough for you guys to keep trail, but it's much more difficult to track him at this point. After about 20 minutes or so, the scent starts to get closer to you, and it smells as if it's heading in your direction.
I want to tell everyone to essentially like spread out, take cover, and then, or I guess it's coming towards us.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to tell everyone to spread out and get down, take cover, and try to
spread
hide.
out.
Okay, everyone, go ahead and roll stealth check for me.
Whoa, that one rolled fast.
I feel like Tito can just like lay down real quick, and that's pretty stealthy.
I'll roll in just a second.
He just falls to the ground.
I think JR can actually roll for you.
I could technically, but that's no fun.
What the hell was that? Something hit it.
It looked like oh my god, it looked like a 7 on my screen.
Something hit my virtual dice.
No, I swear. Does it like? I guess it stops before the side panel. No, something. You fucked it. I saw you do it.
The side panel is like it plays like an animation. It's not like it's actually rolling a dice.
Somebody. I saw that cheating, JR.
Dude, this fucking macro is the greatest thing ever. All I have to do is press F12 and all you guys will roll is ones, but I can turn off and drop of a dime.
Oh
You
my
fucker,
god.
I knew it.
He just goes to stealth and he just like ends up splashing in the water. Oh my god.
Like crack my shell.
Alright, I'm back. Let me roll. It was a stealth check, you said?
Yeah, stealth check.
Doesn't matter now because we got freaking unstealthy McGee over here.
Someone's got probably getting found out, but you
That's
never know.
fine. I want the aggro.
1! I didn't hear the wah wah wah.
That's because he didn't set his up either.
Boo.
As Zarek and Guy each just ditch off into the sides, Tito, right as you're looking to try to veer off somewhere and run and hide, you awkwardly stumble as your foot gets stuck in this just horribly placed hole. It feels like you're stuck a good 2 feet underneath. Mud is coming up all the way to your upper thigh. You're just like fucking Winnie the Pooh, dick stuck in the honey. You don't know what to do. You're trying to push out, and you're having a.
Just goes in a shell and hides.
And you
It's
start
a
to
giant
hear.
turtle shell.
We're
Just
taking on water!
You start to hear this rustling coming from these weeds off in the distance. Panicked, a quick sound as if it's very quickly approaching you.
Oh shit.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
I get the fuck. I try to get out or
Okay,
unstuck if
go
I'm
ahead.
stuck.
Can I go ahead? I mean, while he's doing this, can I get my bow out and aim it like at the ready at the
Sure.
location
Mine
that
will
it's
also
at?
be at the ready.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, Tito, go ahead and do this for me. Go ahead and give me a strength check. Try to get yourself
The
Oh,
down.
one thing
yeah.
he should just
Yeah, you're talking my language.
finally.
Or athletic, or wait, regular strength or athletic?
No athletics. I'm sorry. Yeah, do an athletics check for me.
Yeah, baby.
And with that, you hear
Oh, thank you.
this resounding pop as Tito just forces his leg out of this hole. Right as he does, he kind of stumbles backwards a little bit. You all spot this figure that just rushes out from past all these weeds. It's this thin, frail man, has kind of a farmer's hat on that matches the appearance of a lot of the individuals back in Nassau that you saw. He has this horrified look on his face, covered in blood and dirt from head to toe. He's scratched and scarred, bruised all over the place. His clothes are bloodied and tattered, and he runs out screaming. And the first and only thing he spots is Tito as he rushes right at him. Would you guys like to do anything?
No.
I say, whoa there, buddy.
He's not brandishing any weapons or anything. In fact, he appears to have next to nothing on him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm still gonna Hi.
let it happen? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys are still hiding.
Tito's got it. I mean, this guy's tiny.
Tito, he rushes at you. Like
Tito
you feel like a
branches his
fucking,
axe.
you feel like a quarterback in the Super Bowl holding the football right now.
Leaves his head in half.
This
I
man
open-
is charging you.
I open my arms to embrace.
Dude, he just rushes into your arms and he like grabs you by the scruff of your shell and just starts, please, you have to take me. Get me out of here. Please, please, we have to go.
Well, what's going on there, little buddy?
We don't have time. Please, please, we have to go.
Where are we going?
Anywhere. And he just
Oh.
starts coughing up blood at this
Oh
point.
no!
Please, please, we have to go.
Alright, I guess let's go this way. And kind of go back the way we came.
What's everybody's passive perception again?
My
think I
passive
see it.
perception is
Pretty sure
high.
mine's 10.
Whoa. Where is it? Where is it on here?
I can't find my passive perception.
it's on the it's 17.
10.
Sheesh. Okay.
Where is mine? I have no idea.
It's the number in parentheses on your
It's
character sheet.
like your traits,
Oh,
yeah, it's
15.
perception.
Okay, doesn't matter based off that roll. You all hear this heavy thudding sound off in the distance, like one heavy footstep after another, and you
A
hear a
Yeti.
soft rumble.
Is that someone you know? Nobody?
He's coming. It's coming. I can't end up like them. I can't. I have a daughter back home. Oh God. Oh God. And he just lets go of you, Tito, and he just starts running off in the direction from which you all came.
And I
Tito, kill
say,
him.
I've got it. His daughter's getting married and he doesn't like her husband, her fiance. I'll
don't
help
make a
sort
noise.
this out.
I'm still just crossbow at the ready now, trained at the incoming
same.
sound.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Doesn't even try to hide.
Just like wave.
God.
What's the dealio?
I feel
Why'd you
like a
hurt little
battle
buddy?
map is about to come up.
Why do I hear boss music?
Why do I hear boss music?
Actually, you know what? Tito says that.
Tito says,
Why do I hear
Oh,
boss
God.
music?
just a second.
I hear a lot of clicking. That means stuff's about to get.
Little
Ready.
buddy could run real fast. Wonder where he went. I have to keep
He's
resisting.
looking up how to do a lot of damage without immediately killing a person with the
No,
monster he
no.
has.
Something didn't quite work right, and now no one can fucking see anything on this. So I'm having to change shit real quick.
Okay, while you're doing that,
better
I'm gonna
hurry.
check on Rachel really quick.
So I'm trying to resist doing something real dumb that Tito would do.
Hey, just you do you. You do you, bud.
Tito's about to go full turtle.
Okay, so I will wait a brief second until Garrett gets back.
So the thing is, Tito's so dumb, he would just yell back, "Hey, you guys see that?" Not actually doing that though.
Hey man, you do you. You made the character. I trust you to do what Tito would do.
I remembered recently that I made him chaotic good, so I'm trying to play
Try to
a little more
Be a
into
little
that.
more helpful, a little more kind-hearted.
Yeah, but
Chaotic
just
good.
like chaotically dumb, basically.
It's basically stupid good is what you are.
Yeah.
It's like I want to help you, but my stupidity prohibits me from being that helpful.
Basically.
Unless if you need me to hit something, then I got you.
Story of my life, dude. Except for the hitting part. More just do nothing.
Alright, hopefully Gary will be back any second now.
Any second.
Any second now.
Gotta be the goofiest looking gang.
The three of you.
Yeah, the 4 before too is just as bad.
Yeah, I mean, Korg was a wild race too. I remember when I first heard y'all and everyone picked their races, I was like, you guys didn't pick normal races for shit. You can be the weirdest motherfuckers, and no matter where you go.
Yeah. Can't blend in anywhere.
There's something to be said for that, though, you know?
Yeah, it's fun.
A turtle, a bald-headed guy who looks like he has a tumor growing out of his head, and a rat walk into a bar.
And they say, where's the dog?
They say, where's the dog? Well, he's gone.
They say he's with the bears. By that I mean dead. I was hoping you would have him go off into the forest to find a bear, never to be heard from again. He just never learned.
No, I wanted it to be open-ended enough that if Zach, like, his situation changes and he can play, he could come back in.
Comes back wearing the pelt of a bear.
Maybe.
I've trained. My master took me back. I had to learn how to beat that one bear so long ago.
Yeah, that was insane. Him dying. In what, session 1?
That's what you get for running off on your own.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Do we?
He's back, baby. So, losing none of the suspense I had built up.
Oh, it
two of
must
you-
be the fiancé.
Guy and Zarek, each very varied weapons at the ready, pointed at the direction from which the sound is coming. Tito turning around confused as that poor, helpless man ran away in a terrified fervor. Each resounding thud and footstep sounds as if it's getting closer and closer to you all. You can see the heavy shaking of the weeds above, and you watch as this massive head begins to push its way through all of these various leaves. You can see what only appears to be a massive dog-like creature, but it's enormous. Perhaps close to 1,000 pounds, you guess, if not more. but its entire body is composed of dead and decaying humanoids that look as if they're almost falling upon one another. And as this creature makes its way through the leaves, through the weeds, to its finally within view of all of you, the sound all around you is just taken over by a cacophony of all of the varied voices of bodies of humans,
Oh, Jesus.
all sorts of various creatures that make up the body.
Oh, shit.
Of the creature before you.
What is this? Some kind of zombie dog?
Is
Tito
it because
begins.
is it because we killed the Yeti so fast, JR?
And
Is this why you're doing this?
And as the charnel hound pushes its way through the thicket of leaves and weeds, not really leaves, and you can hear the cacophony of all the various sounds that make up its body, it lets out one relenting roar as blood flies from its maw and fresh blood stains the floor all around you, Tito. Only guessing what it might have come from. I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Easy peasy.
Cheeto begins to understand why
I
he
continue
didn't
hiding.
want.
Forever.
Wow.
Oh my god. Tito begins to realize, like, oh my god, dude.
2 20s in a row?
What the fuck?
JR turned his anti-hacks on.
10.
How do
We got 10.
Is it just
Alright, hit
the
us
thing in
with-
the top, right?
Let's see.
Oh no. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that was something else.
There should be just one that says initiative. Oh, that's right. You have advantage on it. Let's go, Tito.
Why did I have an advantage?
That's just a barbarian ability. You just have advantage
Oh
on
shit, boy.
every initiative roll ever
Dang, a
as a
19?
barbarian.
Dude.
Oh yeah, that's so close.
This guy's gonna die before he even gets a hit in.
We were like, what? Ba, 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 ba.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not. We made a mistake with that Yeti, so...
Look, Tito's too... He's not worried about mistakes.
Where is... Hold on. Why is combat carousel?
You just gotta
not
learn
working?
from him. Or just smoke enough turtle weed. To block out the,
Luckily, this
voice in
guy
your
is
head.
weak to hammers, and I happen to have a hammer in my
Do
inventory.
not smoke the weed! Tito!
It's supposed to have combat carousel, but it's not showing up, or is it?
I
see
see
the
combat
button.
carousel on the left.
Oh, do you? I'm gonna have to
No, no,
reload.
no.
Well, I
see
mean,
the
I
button.
see the button for combat carousel, but I don't... I'm still on the forest edge page.
Oh my god, is that why?
I'm on
not-
the Force Edge page too.
Oh, it didn't load the fucking right page. Jesus. Okay. Sorry, squad. I didn't realize that. Okay, this is where we actually are, everybody.
Oh, we're in the swamp.
Whoa.
That's a big dog. What's the steps mean?
So
Uh-oh, I just clicked it.
Don't click on them.
Okay, don't click on it. I'll unclick.
Oh, you're right behind him now.
Okay, what is?
Why can't
there's-
I move?
There's something in the way for some reason.
Movement set to combat turn.
Oh, that's what it is. Wow, Garrett just fucking everything up.
I pulled a David and clicked on something without doing it, without thinking.
Ooh, yeah, I like this drop down
Dude,
thing.
always be clicking. A, B, C.
Why the fuck can't I move any? Okay. Gee, there we go. Get
So
back
he is
up
now
there.
riding on top of the dog.
Shit. Now I'm gonna have to add everybody's initiatives back.
I had 22, 24.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
ha-
still
I
in,
had
it's still in
22.
chat, so it should.
They used. Hopefully, it doesn't cast Trick Room, because if he uses Trick Room, I'm screwed.
Dang it.
Oh my god!
No!
Okay, that's technically still the right initiative order. isn't it? Yes. So we're just going to leave it as is.
I don't see the initiative. Do I need to click on something?
It's
Or
on
I don't see the.
the second tab is the combat tab.
Second tab. What is the second? What is the second tab?
On the tabs on the right hand side, how you have like the
Combat tracker. Okay, gotcha. Not
Wait,
chat.
There's like a chat log.
Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah.
That's the second one from the left.
Yeah, it's different than
called-
before.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it? Is it?
that's the correct initiative order.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the numbers are different, but the order is right. I
Yeah.
believe.
Yes.
So where the there's combat carousel. At least it's up on my screen.
I have to click something on mine for it to show. Oh yeah, if I click on it, it shows up.
Okay. So there
yep.
we go. Sorry about
Cool.
that, guys. Now we're on the right scene. Okay. So also, in case you guys are curious, there are some parts where you can't see into them. That's because a lot of the weeds and the various thick levels of fog that exist within this map are going to be represented by ethereal walls that you can't see. But once you are inside of them, you can see out of them, but you can't see inside of them from outside of them. Make sense?
Gotcha.
Yes.
So like
That's why I
can-
can't see Garrett.
Correct, but like, see
Oh.
if like Gary, I'm assuming your vision changes when I do this.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what the idea is. So that when you're kind of hidden within the various like cowtails and leaves and all that shit that's existing, as well as the fog, is that you can hide within all that stuff on this map as well as the idea. So jumping into the actual combat now, we'll play our battle music and we'll start off with Zarek. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. Oh shit! I gotta remember all my stuff now. If I attack him, will I have advantage because he doesn't see me because I'm in here, or I?
Yeah, he is not aware that you are over there, so you will have advantage on this attack.
All right.
From
then,
what you could tell, that's what it seems like will happen.
Okay, then I'm going to fire my short bow with advantage.
Ooh.
All right, 25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And then
Nice.
I'm
Very nice.
Also-
and roll sneak attack.
Going to do sneak attack. And then I'm going to use my cunning action
Okay.
to dash over to. Whoops. Let me just use W.
Don't they have animations for that?
For what? For
Like when you attack, don't you have to have him like selected though?
yeah, if you target
Oh, I
with the
forgot
enemy
about
that you want to
that. My
attack,
bad.
there's like animations and stuff.
I'm
How
gonna
do
get
I-
behind Tito
Okay.
and say, "All right, big boy, go get him."
So, Zarek, as you aim back and you
Oh.
let your arrow fly and it zooms across the sky, collides right into the charnel hound. It just kind of impacts one of the smaller humanoids that keeps the whole big piece together. It lets out kind of like a dull moan as the head droops and the one individual body begins to go limp. But the charnel hound as a whole appears to be almost entirely unfazed by the attack. And
I would like to estimate how many bodies are making up this hound.
hundreds, if not 1,000.
It's a lot of arrows.
You get the impression that your attack didn't do quite as much damage either as you were hoping for it to do. Something about this creature's composition made it take not quite as much damage there as you were hoping for.
You mean like the score?
What do you mean?
The composition? Never mind. Bad joke.
What?
Oh, I guess I just missed it.
Wow, that was dumb. That was fake and gay.
Because the music was so epic, I was gonna do something better, and then I couldn't think of anything.
Oops.
All right. Oh yeah, sorry. And then, I am going to. Wait. I used my regular action was to attack. My bonus
action
Shit,
was
did I?
to.
Hold on a second. Did I screw something up? I've
Well,
been
you
out of
didn't
this for too long.
You didn't have to use your bonus action to move there because you have 30 feet of movement just default on your turn.
Yes, and sneak attack isn't a bonus action. Okay. So
So
then
you technically still have bonus action.
okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide behind Tito because I can, because I am a
Thing smaller than him.
naturally stealthy. Yeah, naturally
Yeah.
stealthy.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll stealth check for me.
He'll have no idea I'm here.
No idea
he
at
will.
all. All right, and this is Zarek's turn. Up next is Guy. What would you like to do?
All right.
So we didn't talk about this, but Garrett kind of found out. These stairs on the map do represent another scene that you can go to represent further being off this map that we might potentially venture to. So there's more to this map than just this one screen you guys see right now. But don't click on it because you don't have to be over there for it to take you to the next scene.
All right. I will. Bonus action. I will drink the. What was that? My experimental elixir, giving me a +1 to AC for 10 minutes.
Pretty good.
I'll just have to remember that anytime I get attacked.
It's an additional one. Yeah, let's see if we can put a little something on you. We'll put magic shield icon on you to help us remember at least a little bit.
Okay, sounds good. And then I will shoot. I think I'm within range.
What's your range? Because right now you are 45 feet away from it, or 50.
Oh, it's 80-foot range, and then 320 with disadvantage.
Oh, you're good then. You are well within range.
And I will shoot. Okay.
The 7 is not quite enough as the shot goes wide, missing the Charnel Hound entirely.
Great. And I will just chill here. I won't move. That'll be my turn.
All right, and the guy's turn. Up next is Tito. What would you like to do?
Well, originally feeling discouraged by the sight of the Charnel Hound, but then reinvigorated from his teammate cheering him on. See how far I can't even get to him, can I? 2, 3.
What's the button?
You actually can. You could get just within range because that's 30 feet right there, and he's the huge creature, so he takes up a 3-by-3-foot radius.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to use this new shit.
Uh-oh.
All right, Tito goes into a rage, letting out the cry of a ferocious mother bear.
How is it gonna be the mother?
Okay, father bear.
Papa bear.
Papa bear. That's your bonus action, Tito. What would you like to do with your action?
Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting something. Oh, man.
What's up?
I want to go full turtle.
You were gonna go into your shell?
No.
I don't know what full turtle means. I'm not gonna lie.
Reckless attack.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I would do reckless attack every turn as barbarian for sure. Especially as Totem of the Bear, you have resistance to every damage type except for psychic.
Okay, say no more. If I can just figure out how to do. There it is.
So you have advantage on
the attack.
On the attack.
All his attacks he makes this turn, he has advantage on them. But all attacks against him until his next
Also
turn get advantage on him.
Well, it's just my first attack. But I can't make 2 attacks yet.
Oh, you can't do it, so it gives you advantage on. Oh no, it's when you make your first attack, you decide whether or not you want to use it. So when you do get multi-attack, you'll decide to use reckless or not on your first attack. But then once you do use it, it's all your attacks that turn.
Gotcha. Well, I'm doing it. Fuck it.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's go ahead and get that hit roll. Roll to hit with advantage. Thank God for advantage, baby.
Oh, come on. It was like on the 20.
God for advantage, baby. Oh no.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Why is it like sliding and not rolling? Oh my god.
Alright, now leave it. Leave it. You're gonna ruin all your luck.
This sucks.
Okay, so unfortunately, what did you roll? You rolled a 13 and a 12?
Yes.
No. Unfortunately, those don't hit. As Tito rushes up, roaring with the rage of a Papa Bear. He stumbles a bit and his axe swing goes wide as he whiffs the charnel hound.
Uh-oh. Oh god.
I think that's the end of your turn, probably, Tito. I don't know if you can do anything else.
That's all 3. Bonus action, action, and movement.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
Uh-oh.
That's a huge circle.
Okay.
He's charging up.
So,
Mother Nature, protect me.
the charnel hound is going to go ahead and use its
No, he doesn't have to do all that.
claw attack on Tito.
I love how he has a.
Oh, yes!
Wait.
Oh,
it's,
shit.
Advantage.
It is advantage, yeah.
Why is it? Oh, because he has
It was reckless attack,
Reckless.
yeah.
No way! No way! It was on the 2!
Wait, you actually rolled 3? No.
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay. No. You're right.
No way!
Oh, no. Alright, so that is 12 points of slashing damage, which is
That's not even
reduced
that
back
bad.
to 6 for you, Tito.
Oh. That was scary.
Oh, goodness. And then he's going to use his second attack to bite you now, Tito.
No. Yes.
Oh.
But you
Got him.
still have... Fuck.
Oh!
Fuck it! Fuck you laughing so hard, John. You shouldn't be able to laugh that hard.
Oh no!
Alright, and then you take another 12 points of damage, which is reduced to 6 because of your resistance to everything.
That's a pretty good skill to have. Resistance to everything.
It's pretty ridiculous. Otherwise,
I
you
don't
take
think it. I don't think it works against magic or something, right?
No, it does. The only thing that you don't resist is psychic damage.
Oh yeah, my mental state.
It's good.
Is weak.
And then the charnel hound is going to use its movement. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Wow, he did all that just to get around my big
Did he
ass.
just like jump? Like, did you strafe him? What did he? What?
He
Give
just
me the
kind of
picture.
slowly
walked by me.
saunters around Tito.
He just
Being
bat
me,
me,
like
bit
going towards
and
me,
walked
or
around.
he's has his attention focused on Tito still.
His attention isn't necessarily focused on Tito. He's still kind of looking at each of you because at this point,
Okay.
each of you have attempted to attack him. He's not
Yeah.
necessarily fixated on one more than the other. It looks like the creature is just trying to do its best to be as close to both of you as it can.
Yeah.
All right, that is the end of the Charnel Hound's turn. Top of initiative is Zarek's turn. What would you like to do, bud?
Mess him up, dude.
Actually, trick question.
Actually.
Horrific appearance, baby. Any humanoid that starts his turn within 30 feet of the Charnel Hound, got to make a Wisdom saving throw for me.
Wait, can you change my avatar to
Oops.
the rage one?
Here. I'm working on trying to figure out a way to make a macro so we can just go back and forth between them.
There we go.
Here,
Sweet.
we'll just
Dang it.
switch it out because they're the same, right? They're like the same HP and everything. Oh no, this guy should be.
Okay, I
here.
gotta check. You said charisma waving.
Oh,
Wisdom
we
saving throw.
both did it.
Wisdom. Oh, baby.
There
Easy.
you go. That's what we like to see.
Easy throw.
All right. Yeah, and without any problem, you sway off the effect, and you are not put to sleep at all, or you're not feared at all. Sorry, I'm trying to get him back on the initiative. Thank God he rolled to where he needed to be. Don't know what I would have done if he didn't, but we're just gonna take it. Sorry. Now it's your turn. Sorry. Go ahead. And you are
Angry Tito.
you are immune to the effect as well now for the next 24 hours. So
I
you're about that.
want to. I want to stow my bow,
Okay.
and then can I use?
Whoa,
Can
why
I
did
use my?
it zoom in?
Is it?
'Cause
Oh yeah. I know.
you
Yeah.
said
Here we go. Here we
something.
go. I'm gonna stow my
Oh.
bow. Can I use my bonus action to draw my short sword?
Yeah. Well,
Or is that my? I can just use it as my action.
your interaction is to stow.
Stow, and then so an action would be to pull it out.
Correct. Yeah. So if you want to just drop your bow, you could.
But I don't want to
Then-
drop it.
Okay, I know it sucks. Swapping weapons is tough. It's a lot to do it.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stow my bow,
Okay.
and I'm going to run. Freaking! I always forget the. It's a control. Control. Yeah. I'm
Oh
gonna
my god.
run here. Ah, shit. I'm gonna run up next to him. I'm gonna run here. Here. Boom. What? Why did it not? Oh, I gotta click there. I'm gonna run here. Hit him with my claw attack.
With your claw attack.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit for me.
Bingo.
Bingo bango, 6 is a misso.
Does do I have to hit? Wait, what do you do? Oh yeah, I have to hit him to trigger my sneak attack. Okay.
Oh god.
Oh no.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to take a cunning action to take dodge.
Okay.
I'm gonna take dodge. And then that's
Oh,
my
so any
turn.
attacks on you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Did you take damage already in this combat?
No.
Why are you at 16 HP then?
Why am I at 16 HP? I should be at full health.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you should be at full.
That's weird. It should. I wonder if someone had me targeted or something when I.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah, up next is Guy. What would you like to do, Mr. Still kind of somewhat hidden at this point?
So I'm 35 feet out then, correct?
Correct, yes.
So I don't have to make that thing. Let's see. I will shoot him. Try again.
Oh my
Dude.
god.
Oh, I can pick it up.
It's the same roll.
The same
Okay.
roll.
Let's see.
Any bonus actions?
Bonus action, healing word to Tito. How do I select him and
Alt, and then click on him.
alt click? Oh,
Alt click, it'll put these little arrows around him and stuff.
okay.
Oh.
Look at all that. 8 points of healing.
Oh,
Tito, there's a little
Fuck yeah.
tingling feeling that goes over your body when healing word is cast upon you.
and I will
That
move
feels
back.
good.
I will try to.
Not like cabbage.
No, no. How do I move my guy? This?
You
Ah,
should
here
just
we go.
click on him and drag him, or you can like click on him and then use like the up arrows and stuff. Oop, my bad.
Oh, okay. I'll move him here, and then everything.
All right. Up next is
Hit him with
Tito.
wrap.
Tito, at the start of your turn, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me because of horrific appearance.
Tito good wisdom.
You can't just click on that box right there, and it will actually roll it for you.
Wait, which box?
The box in the chat that says save DC 12 wisdom.
Oh, that's
For
cool.
the ability, if you click on that, it will roll a wisdom saving throw for the token you control.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go. Boom. And 15. Tito also shrugs off the horrific appearance like it's nothing. Neither Tito nor Zarek are afraid at all. Not even in the slightest. Nope.
Nope, not at all.
And alright, I actually lured you right into my trap because since I missed you, I needed to take damage to keep my rage going.
And your rage is indeed still going?
So now, filled with determination, I'm gonna reckless attack.
Yeah, buddy.
Does it still keep, like, does it know how to keep the rage and shit? I don't know how all that
The
works.
rage adds damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if it'll add the damage. We'll look at the overall breakdown of the damage if you hit.
Dude, are you
You have advantage, you have
You're
advantage.
twisting my fucking nuts right now. Oh my god.
oh yes. Needed that.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll damage for me. Let's see. It added +4, so I don't think it added your rage damage because your strength is 4, or your strength modifier is +4. So yeah, we need to add an extra 2 to that. So you actually did 11 points of damage. I wonder if there's a way or not that I can add that in and it'll keep track of rage. I will look into that and see if that's something I can do in the future. But for now,
Alright.
it's 11 points of damage, but same as when Zarek hit it previously, there's something about this creature that when you hit it, you feel like all the impact of your blow didn't quite connect the way you think it would. You chop into a lower portion of one of the legs, and one of the bodies goes limp as the upper torso is just torn asunder and cut in half. But the overall creature seems relatively unfazed. Like your blow didn't carry as much weight as you thought it did. Perhaps it's something to do with the weapons that you all are using as well.
Oh.
Bunch of noobs.
I guess
Anything else,
there's nothing
Tito?
else I can really do.
All right. Up next will be Mr. Charnel Hound once more.
Oh god.
He's going to use...
I guess I
let's see.
just kind of ready up or whatever it's called. If that's a thing. I seem to remember that being a thing.
No, I mean, not really. What were you thinking? Like
Like
readying
the-
an action?
If he moves out of the zone or something, I'll
That's
just
an opportunity attack.
attack
Is a
of
passive.
opportunity.
That's a
Opportunity
reaction.
attack. Yeah, you'll get to use that as a reaction if he moves away from you. You'll get that as a default.
I'll just be extra ready for it.
Whoop.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's new music. We're not going to listen to that right now, though. That doesn't quite fit. We're going to go with this one, actually.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no! He rolled a 1.
Okay, he is going to hit Snicket first.
Ooh.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
Zarek.
Oh.
I dodge.
You are dodging, so the attack is at disadvantage. So he is going to try to claw you at disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Gonna claw
hits.
you at disadvantage, he says.
I only have a
it matters.
+6 to hit. To be fair, that's just crazy roll. Okay. Take 8 points of slashing damage, Zarek.
Are you gonna do it automatically, or
No, it doesn't do it automatically. I'm not that cool. I
There's
didn't.
a
I didn't set it.
there's a button there that says like apply
Wait,
damage to select a token?
you have to press that
Oh,
button.
I have to do it?
Well, I guess I could do it for you, but I
No,
try
no,
to.
I could do. I got it.
Okay.
Wait, why did I only apply? Did I?
Oh, you press the one that does half.
I'll do half twice.
There you go. And then for his second attack, he's gonna bite Tito. So just
Bite
sharing
him.
the love. You know what I'm saying?
I do the opposite of dodge.
I have advantage, or he has advantage. 20 to hit.
We
Let's
might
go,
have
bitch.
to bail.
Are you like 21?
When I'm in my shell.
Maybe you should think about
Then you
getting in that
take
shell.
8 points of damage reduced to 4 because you're raging, Tito. All right, and then that is the end of the Charnel Hound's turn. Top of initiative, it is Zarek's turn.
I'm going to draw my sword,
I just
Ta-ta.
wanted to roar.
my short sword. I'm going to whack him
Whack
with
him.
said short sword.
Hit him with it.
Nice.
How to do it to him.
Nice. 19 hits.
All right. Damage him. I guess I
Nice.
didn't click it first. It didn't apply the damage, I don't think. And no fancy animation. And then
You got
I'm
targeted,
going-
or you are targeting him. Why
I
did it not
targeted. I
hit?
think I targeted him after I had already rolled to attack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I believe I get sneak attack because he's
Yep.
also engaged with Tito.
Correct.
There we go.
Ooh,
And
I
then
like that. I just saw
I'm
the little misty guy.
Going to use my cunning action to disengage, and then I'm going to go up. Oh, dang it! I forgot I have to do. Is it Alt or Control? There we go. Here, we're gonna go up there, and then that ends my turn.
All right. End of Zarek's turn. Up next is Guy. What would you like to do?
Miss.
That has been his specialty so far.
Run. What is my move? Speed 30 feet.
He still doesn't even know you're there just because you've done nothing the
I
whole
haven't done
time.
anything. He has no idea.
You're just shooting at birds in the fucking trees.
Fortunately, this creature's intelligence is not really knocking it out of the park. So yeah, he's unless if you fucking straight up hit him, he's not really aware of what's going on.
Alright, so 10, 20.
There's only one way Tito knows how to handle this situation.
I will shoot again.
Oh god.
Let's see it, Guy. Roll the hit for me,
Oh my
Hey!
dude. Unfortunately, 11 does not hit either, as another arrow goes wide.
And I will,
Dude.
I will end my turn.
You gotta get a new
Tito
weapon,
and
dude.
Zarek, you guys see the third arrow just whiff entirely on this
Like, who is
fucking 1,000-pound zombie dog monster from about 30-40 feet away in the bushes.
Oh my
It
god.
made Tito extra angry.
I'm sorry.
Anything else, Guy?
No!
Okay, end of Guy's turn. Up next is Tito.
Tito's getting real pissed off because he can't figure out why this thing won't die after so many bears have fallen. There's only one thing he knows how to do.
Reckless attack.
It's the only thing he knows how to do.
Roll that with
Hey.
advantage. Thank God for advantage. Go ahead and roll damage for me. 22 hits. Hey, same as last time. 11 points a day because we're adding the +2 because of the rage, I believe. That's how that works, right? I guess I should read it to make sure. But
Well, that'd be 9 with the +2.
No, it's 11 because you.
Yeah, 5, 4, 2. That's 11 total.
Oh, I'm looking at. Sorry, I was looking at
You're
the
looking at
other
the-
attack roll. Jesus.
Yeah, it's 2 right now. Is what the barbarian rage chart
Yeah.
is. So that's same as last time. As you hit it, it's a solid blow, but you feel like you're just not quite connecting and doing as much damage as you'd want to. Perhaps maybe it's something to do with your weapon, like we talked about before. You're not quite certain though. Anything else you'd like to do, Tito? You got bonus action and movement left still.
Danger sense.
And now he's just flexing on us.
Just gotta let him know.
And your turn, Tito.
I sense something's amiss. And
I sense something is amiss.
I roar
Oh,
one more
yeah.
time.
I'm glad that you have the ability to just bear roar whenever you want.
I am too. Hey, yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Tito's very confused though, and frustrated.
Up next is the Charnel Hound, who it's just I guess he's just gonna give it to you. He's just gonna whack Tito. Hit him with the claws first. Actually, this should be an advantage, not
I had to do it to
Oh.
him.
Jesus.
21 hits, I'm pretty sure. I can't. My rolls have been crazy.
Jesus.
Clearly it's 25, but all right, 7 points of damage, half to 3, because you're raging, Tito. How you doing over there? You looking all right still, Tito?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, good.
I came here to fight.
It's just a one-on-one.
It's good. He's got another one for you. So
This might be the evil I was told to
this is what a lot of
extinguish.
fights are going to turn into with 2 ranged and then a just tank barbarian. Tito's just going to approach and just stand there and hope you guys have enough DPS to kill him before Tito dies.
Yeah, well, sorry to tell you about the DPS. Mine has been 0.
Munch.
Oh no. Oh,
19 to hit. Assuming that hits.
yeah, I got 17.
Jeez, that's a good AC though at this level. What a poop damage
It's
roll.
all from
One
a
and a 2. 7 points of damage, reduced to 3, unfortunately. 3 points of damage, Tito, as that is the Charnel Hound's action. And for its movement, it is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is that 5 or 10 feet?
It's going to stop there. What do you mean?
Because I moved 3 squares and it said.
That's because you're in difficult terrain right now. All of like the marsh and like the weeded areas are where like the thick water is, and you actually let's see.
I had no idea. Okay, that makes sense.
Get swamped on. Fucking noob.
And so I have these maps set that if you're ever tracking your distance, it will keep track of difficult terrain as
okay.
opposed to where difficult terrain isn't. So that way you guys don't have to do it, or I don't have to be like, oh, that's difficult terrain, oh, that isn't. It just does it.
Gotcha.
And then that is the end of the Charnel Hound's turn.
All right.
Top of the initiative is Mr. Zarek. What would you like to do, bud?
I'm gonna pull out my dagger now, so I have 2 weapons out. Where's my offhand dagger?
Dual wielding, baby.
All right, and then I'm going to not use my offhand dagger. I'm going to swing with my sword. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get. Why is it not? There we go. Whoa.
Here.
13 unfortunately does not hit.
All right. I'm going to disengage. I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna scoop, baby. So we're gonna move. I'm gonna go up onto that other map.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
How do I? What's the right way to do it?
Just click it. You're good.
Click
Just yep, and it'll take you to the other map.
Okay. And I'm gonna. I mean, there's no like actual barrier differentiating this map from the other map, so I can just shout back, being like, "I'm gonna,
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
can't
distract
see you,
him.
but you're technically just right
Yeah.
over there.
I'm gonna yell at Tito. I'm gonna try to keep him moving." And then now I'm going to move
Why?
here. Oh, whoops. Since it's not my turn, I think I got pulled out of the carousel.
Oh, you did. I think it's accidentally links it to shit, that's my bad. Hopefully your initiative rolls at the top. Let's go, baby. Always lucky. Don't need to know how the mechanics work. There you go. You should be.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, is it?
The carousel is now gone for me.
That's because you got to be cool.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be linked to a scene. It should just be an overall combat.
But that's fine. I know what the order is.
All right.
If you ever want to know, you can always hit the second tab. It's called
Yeah.
Combat Tracker, and it also shows it. You might be able to press the Combat Carousel button, and that might also bring it back.
All right. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. Oh, it is
Oh, it
gone.
says-
on that now.
Oh yeah, because it's angry
Interesting.
Tito.
Why did it take away that combat now? Is that combat's only... Oh, wow, that's obnoxious. Okay. It, for some reason, when we did the other map too, it took away the fact that there's this combat.
Is it because we switched out Tito?
No, it's just something to do with when I went to another scene, is what they're called. It, like, took away the... Like, the combat only exists on the scene that Garrett's on, for some reason. Here, I'll just have to make another one, just a pseudo one on this, I guess.
Ooh, I rolled nice.
Okay,
That's
so
actually right. Yeah.
it's technically Tito's, no, Guy's turn, because
Yeah.
sorry, Guy's first. I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure why this was so much trouble with different scenes. I'll figure that out for next time.
Also,
pretty
another
sweet,
thing, measuring distances. I may or may not have been 30 feet away from this guy.
Oh, you're right, because when you do the ruler, it's counting into effect with okay, well,
Yes.
that's okay. I
So-
can use my brain. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Well, you're not in it right now, and
Yeah, I'm
that's
not
what we'll
there.
go
I'm
with
not there
just,
right now, but
just for the sake of ease. But I will have to
Yep.
remember that in the future. Thanks for bringing that up.
yep. So I'll move. Can't move my guy. Oh, it's current. No, there we go.
You should be good. It's your
I
turn.
had to.
Is it not letting you move still?
Yeah. Oh
I can move you. It won't let you move you?
no!
Does it say anything?
It said it was not my turn.
Try now.
Yes. 10. 30. Actually. 10. 30. How far away from him am I now? Let's see.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away from him right now.
Alright, so I'll actually move here instead. Alright. Alright. I aim carefully at the creature this time. I take a deep breath. And I shoot.
Let's go!
Hey!
Yeah, 22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Thank God it wasn't a 1. As
Great.
long as it's not a 1, right?
Thank you.
My weapon is magic, by the way.
It is. Excellent. So with that being said, you deal just as much damage as you were anticipating to deal, guys.
Yes! Oh yeah! There's a new DPS in town. His name is Guy.
Oh, good stuff. All right. Anything else, Guy?
Bonus action. How you looking, Tito? Health wise.
It hurts. It hurts a good bit.
Alright.
He's scraping up my face real good.
I did not mean to heal him.
Oh, you healed the Charnel Hound. That's so nice of you guys.
I actually have 2 things now selected for whatever reason.
Yeah, you can have multiple targets selected. Alright, so 7 points of healing for Tito. Anything else, Guy?
Nope. That is it.
Alright, up next is Mr. Tito. What would you like to do?
Well, you might be surprised.
Oh, I think I
You
will.
might be surprised.
But, I'm gonna raise up my axe. And I'm getting real pissed off now. Like, Tito's pretty angry.
Tito's pretty tilted.
Oh my god.
Thank God for reckless attack, though.
Oh,
yes.
thank you.
24 hits, baby. Alright, where's my sound?
Didn't even roll. That's
So
decent, I guess.
13. Reduced.
Alright, give me just a second. I want to do something real quick. Alright, I think I added something. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I need the sound. Okay. And then, 11. Oops, shit, what's happening? I'm clicking too much. 11 points of damage bumped up to 13 because of the rage damage, but unfortunately reduced down to 7 because of some unknown magical quality about this creature that could possibly be non-magical resistance. Anything else you'd like to do, Tito? You have movement bonus action? If you would like to join Zark on the other screen, just click the steps and you can go to the next scene.
Oh god. They're leaving me.
Just stay angry.
Just gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Alright, end of Tito's turn. Up next is the Charnel Hound. Zark, did you try to lure it towards you in any way?
No, I just hit it and ran by it, hoping that it would follow me, but I
Okay.
didn't actually like taunt it or anything.
Okay. So it's gonna do this then.
Oh no.
It's gonna hit Tito first.
Nah.
With advantage.
Nah.
17 to hit.
That's
Is that
my
what-
AC.
Perfect roll. 10
Fuck
points
you.
of slashing damage reduced to 5. Then
Yes.
it's much time.
If I get too low, I have a trump card. Oh, Jesus.
I have a trump card. This one is the one that hurts.
Oh.
So this is 13, 22 points of damage reduced to 11 because you're raging, Tito.
And I pull out my trump card.
You
And then with
activated my trap
that,
card.
he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I'm in danger.
30, 40.
Does he get an attack of opportunity?
Tito does get an attack of opportunity against him as the Charnel Hound leaves his range. What's your done shit talk? Okay, there you go. Yeah, 18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, unfortunate.
7.
7.
Reduced to 4.
How's this thing looking?
It's taken
Unfazed.
a bunch of hits at this point. There's like a good like dozen and a half bodies that are just limp hanging off of it now. The creature is definitely not moving quite as quickly as it was before, but it looks like it still has a good amount of fight left in it. And that's the end of the Charnel Hound's turn. Top of initiative, it is Snicket's turn. Excuse me, Zarek's turn.
His name is now Snicket, excuse me, Zarek. As many times as he's been called that, that's now his name.
I want to continue. I want to use my action to disengage.
Bonus action or action?
Action to disengage. Okay. And then my movement. Oh shit! I do this all the time. My movement to go here, and then my oh shit. How tall is this grass? I'm assuming. Well, hey, he can't see me once I've gotten in it, right?
Tall enough for you to hide in it. Correct.
Yeah. I want to use my bonus action to freaking A. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go.
And then this is when it becomes difficult terrain at this point, when you're in like the swamp or the marshy area.
Is it actually like it doesn't look like it's actually calculating it being difficult terrain?
Some of it should be. Let me see.
It's saying 5 feet. 5.
When you click and hold down the thing, it'll show like a gray.
Maybe I didn't.
Gray box that has.
It would do that if I had actually done that for this map.
Okay, so I'll just. That's 10.
Is that?
That's 20. So I'll just multiply it by 2. I'll go here. Whoa. There you go. I'll just go there. And then I will end my turn.
Boom. There we go.
I'll sheathe my sword.
Okay, so you're just holding onto a dagger now?
I'm just holding my dagger in my offhand.
Cool. You're like one of the first players I've actually met who's utilizing the interaction every turn well to have the right weapon out. Most people are just like, wait, we want bow now. Wait, we want sword now. Okay, that's the end of Zarek's turn, so jumping back to the other map, it will be Guy's turn. What would you like to do, Guy?
If I wanted to be like 35, 40 feet away from this thing, where would I be on this map?
Right where you are, I think. Hold on. I wanted to jump back between 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're right at about 35, 40 feet away from it with where you're at right now.
What if I move to the right out of the difficult terrain?
Yeah, you could. You'd still be about the same distance away from it at that point. It would, if you just moved over like 10, 15 feet onto like the more solid ground, you'd be fine. Yeah, like right around where you're at, you would still be that same distance away.
Right. I want to move 30 feet. It goes right here. And then I'll shoot him.
Go ahead. Roll hit. I know you can't click. I know you can't click on him, but you could click on Tito if you just want to see the arrow animation. Hey, let's go with 14 hits. That's his AC. We did it.
God, look at that.
Ooh, big dick damage.
Bingo!
Bingo bango. Zarek, you watch as an arrow flies off from a little further down south from where you're at. Makes a heavy connection into the creature's upper left eye. And lets out a pretty good roar of pain. That definitely was one of the hardest hits it's received so far.
Get wrecked. Alright, bonus action. I will do nothing.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Alright, up next is Tito. What would you like to do, sir?
I guess the fun's over. time for the trump card. I can't see anything. What's happening?
Oh, hold on, my bad. Why can't you see anything? Your token's supposed to be able to let you see. There you go, bud.
I ran over here though.
Oh.
And I go in my shell.
Just pop into the shell.
Yeah.
Anything else, Tito?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Up next is the Charnel Hound. Who will? Yeah, let's do this first, I guess.
Real quick, can you move my view back to the other swamp? Because I went back to the other swamp and I can't see the
Oh,
other
does
swamp
it
tab.
not have a way for you to?
Yeah,
navigate
it disappears.
Oh shit. Okay, let me see. I'm actually not.
I need to stop clicking. Can you just force my view to a certain tab?
I can, but it'll also force John's then.
Well, I can go back and forth between like the homepage and that other swamp. So John can
Yeah.
just.
What I need to do is I need to change the settings for these, and I need to set them so that players can see them. I think show in navigation all players. Yeah, there we go. I'll do that for just the ones we're on.
There
right
we
now,
go.
so that way
Perfect. Thank you.
people can
Oh,
pop
and then
back
I can
forth.
actually.
And then you should be able to pop and look at this one now too if you want to, John.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, crap. I think it. I don't see anything.
Oh, it's because you don't have a token. Okay, yeah. So it's the Charnel Hound's turn, correct? And
Yeah.
Tito just
Yes.
went to his shell. Okay. Yeah, he's. Oh no, hold on. That's right. I was going to do this first to see if he has any idea where anyone else might be. Nope, he does not. He is he's unsure. So he will just hit Tito.
That's what
Hold
you
on,
think,
Tito.
buddy.
Oh!
That's
And
what you
that's
think,
reckless.
buddy.
Natural 1, that's going to be a whiff. Up next will be the bite.
Oh!
11 is also a whiff.
That's what you think, buddy.
That is unfortunately that's the end of his turn. As both of his attacks were just entirely ineffective on Tito's hard outer shell. Top of initiative, it is Zarek's turn.
Okay, do I run in?
Actually, real quick, on the top of initiative, you all hear one thing. You hear a whistle coming off from the west direction or the west area from where you guys are standing right now. For you guys, it's a little more northwest.
Can I see anything in that direction?
Make a perception check for me.
Yes, I was hoping you'd say that.
Wow. A plus
Looking-
7 perception.
Looking off into that distance, it's difficult to make out any defining characteristics, but you can see a figure kind of standing amongst some of the heavier mist off in the distance. It appears to be a humanoid, somewhere between 5 to 6 feet tall. You're not quite certain that it's any real discerning details, though.
Okay. I want to. I want to drop. This is why I hate having to manage multiple weapons. I want to go ahead and move in that direction
Okay.
to see if I can. Oh, difficult terrain's working now. Oh God, I can barely. I guess I'm gonna step out. Oh God, it's all difficult terrain. We're gonna go here for my movement. That's as far as I can go.
It's not just feel bad.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash
Okay.
and put me here.
Well, you can move 30 feet.
No, only if I'm prone, right? Or only if I have no weapons in my hands. And I'm crawling, right?
No, I don't think so.
I thought that's the way that the what's it called worked. I have 25 unless my hands are free.
Is that really how dual wielding works?
No. I thought that's the being a
Being a rat folk.
rat
You're
folk,
right.
yeah.
Rat folk. Never mind. I forgot that rat folks have shit movement.
yeah. I want to drop my dagger here, and then use my interaction to pull back out my bow, and then I'm going to fire off at the Charnel Hound.
Yeah, you are. Go ahead and roll to hit for me. 14 hits.
All right, I forgot to target him first, so we're just gonna do that, and then sneak attack because of Tito.
Right, and Andy doesn't know where you are, so you double get sneak attack. All right, so 14 points of damage, reduced down to 7. As another arrow slams into the creature, he lets out one more ferocious howl of pain that just echoes throughout the swamp that you can hear. And he's looking pretty rough at this point. Anything else you'd like to do, Zarek?
Nope, that's it.
All right, end of Zarek's turn. Up next is Mr. Guy. What would you like to do?
Did the hound move at all?
It
How
has
far away
not
from
moved. No, it's in the same location as your previous turn.
Well, that's easy, Dan. I shoot.
Oh wow.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 9 points of damage. God damn. As the Charnel Hound is hit another time with like the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th arrow at this point, I'm not sure. It lets out another cry of pain as dozens of the bodies on it begin to die in huge groups now, like massive portions of the creatures just giving up or giving out. But he is still holding on, ever so slightly.
And that's where he fucked up.
That's it.
All right, end of Guy's turn. Up next is Tito. What would you like to do? Oh, where'd I go?
Tito shall emerge. You thought he was gonna stay in his shell? Well, no. You were wrong. Because if I don't do damage, then I lose my rage. And I'm gonna fucking just... No, actually, it only lasts a minute. How long have we been fighting? I meant to ask that.
It's been like 5 or 6 rounds now. It'd have to be 10 rounds for your rage to fade, so it's not been 10 rounds yet.
Alright, then yeah, we're gonna juggle that shit. Motherfucker.
A 12 does not hit, unfortunately.
You motherfucker.
Anything
So the
else,
rage
Tito?
fades. And I can't do anything. I had to use my bonus action to emerge.
Tragic. And rage fades if you don't.
If I haven't done damage since the last turn or taken damage. And since you missed, I didn't take damage.
So is it an action to come out of your shell?
It's a bonus action.
Okay.
I think. Let me double check.
Okay, so rage actually says if you haven't attacked a hostile creature. So you did attack a hostile creature, you just didn't connect or like hit it.
Oh,
so
true,
you do get to keep your rage still as long as you make an effort to try to hit a creature. So you're good. You're still raging, Tito. But end of your turn though.
Yeah.
All right. Up next is going to be the Charnel Hound, and he is going to go ahead and use his action to. He's too dumb. He's just going to dash. He wouldn't know. So go ahead and take your attack of opportunity as he attempts to run away from you, Tito. If you would like to, I guess. You don't have to. You know. You can
Yeah. Oh.
You got him.
20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It was almost a crit there.
Oh, God.
That's what we needed. 16.
Oh, good Lord. And as the creature is running away, Tito chops out its legs from underneath it as it slams and collides to the ground, skidding for a few more feet before it goes limp, losing all signs of life.
Attaboy.
Okay.
We don't need to do.
MVP Tito over there.
dude. I'm just playing my like druid tank.
My
For my-
druid tank.
As soon as that happens, I want to turn my attention to where that whistle came from and knock another arrow. Not knock. What's the word? Is it?
I think it's both, right? I'm not really sure, to be honest.
At
It's
the
a
sound,
smudge.
the direction the whistle came from.
Okay, for sure.
And I'll walk back up
Squanch.
to Tito.
So, as you guys are kind of regrouping from the combat with the Charnel Hound that you just had, Zark immediately is readying his bow, looking in the other direction for any sort of sign of life.
Do I
Well,
see Garrett? Or did I see
Zark.
the direction he went, at least,
Yeah, Zark's hiding right now, I believe,
before
right?
he hid?
I never actually hit. I just ran into. I just ran back into the where the vision
Even
is
Zark,
disrupted.
as long as Zark's kind of like standing still within like all those thick weeds, you're not really going to be able to see him, especially because of his size. If he starts moving around, actively not trying to be stealthy, you might be able to spot him. But him just standing in there, you wouldn't naturally be able to see him.
Gotcha. But I heard where the whistle came from as well.
Correct. Yeah. And at this point, you all start to hear a clapping coming from off in the distance as a figure begins to make its way, approaching closer towards the three of you. You see a familiar face begin to
Freaking
emerge.
Darkon. I was thinking it was the wrong way. Whoops.
Well, there's a stairs icon over here, so I'm sorry. I guess I should have clarified.
No. I thought you said he was off to the west. So the whistle was off to the
Hey,
west.
who are you guys talking to?
That's what I was-
Don't say
I
anyone.
did say west. Oh, I did say west. I'm trolling. That's my bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought you.
I did say west. I'm trolling
Man,
here. Do you want
he's
to be more
good.
like here? Because that's
Yeah. That's better. Yeah.
that's totally fair. That's me trolling you. So that's my bad.
I'm gonna head
He
out. guys.
cast a
Thank
spell
you.
that switched the
Jeff.
orientation of the magnetic
Who's-
compass. Bye, Jeff.
So, as Zarkon emerges from behind some of the mist and the fade begins to fade all around him, and his figure fully emerges. Well done, you three. I must admit, I didn't think you'd be able to take such a beast. Thought it might be the end of you.
I guess I'll.
I mean,
walk
I'm
up.
trying to keep my position. I'm not gonna come out.
I mean, does it? He's talking to, I guess, me and Tito, correct?
Yeah, because you're the only two that he really sees at this point.
Okay.
He kind of meanders a couple more steps around.
Tito's still pretty pissed off right now.
Okay.
He's staring
wanna-
him down real hard.
I want to actually let my arrow fly and try to like hit him in like the leg to basically
Oh,
what's the word? Handicap him.
Now. Okay.
to hobble
Like,
him.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
like, try to pop him through the knee, or you try to like get him right through the foot? What's your plan? Because he does
Let's
have
go for
leather.
the knee.
He does have leather
Oh
armor
my
on.
God,
so there's, like, a little
dude.
bit of like leather greaves around his thigh area and stuff. But
But
you
what
know,
about
like
his
this-
knees? How do those
like-
knees look?
his knees look a little exposed, a little weak. And
Okay.
a good arrow to the knee could really do this adventure.
Does he skip leg day?
All right, yeah. Let's let
Go
that
ahead and,
fly.
Oh
Roll the
no.
hit with advantage for me, because he is definitely not aware that you were
I
there.
like your style.
Oh, whoops,
I don't
I
like
shot
your
the wrong
style
guy.
so much anymore.
Unfortunately, a 16 just misses.
Oh.
What about my +1 to hit?
For what?
Since I need it.
I was gonna listen. Might have given you something,
I
but
have bardic inspiration.
close, but not quite.
Just the sheer sight of Tito, the unit he is.
As an arrow goes wide, kind of whiffing right in front of
Shit.
right, just like an inch. You can actually see it slice through the leather on his armor as it like cuts by. Ah, I knew we were missing a few of your party members. I get so enraptured every time I see this great green buffoon, though.
We got another one hidden in the trees too.
it changes every time.
Zarkon begins to look around.
This is his rage voice.
Oh. I'm so glad you all came.
We've got 5 more in the trees,
That's
too.
what she said.
Roll a deception check for me, Tito.
Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. Get that shit open. Oh, I can do it from here. I keep forgetting. Wait, where the hell is it? Oh, Christ. Turtle, Christ on a cracker.
Oh no.
Oh.
Right.
Easy peasy.
Okay.
I'm sure there are. We just have so much to talk about. There's been quite a few things that have been on my mind that I've been looking to ask you all. Where are the furry ones at? I do fancy me a furry every now and then.
Is someone else going to say anything? I'm not saying anything because I don't know if he actually knows where I'm at yet. He just saw an arrow come out.
Tito's just real pissed off
Someone
still.
else has to talk to him.
Okay, fine. I say, don't worry about it. It's like, you know why we're here.
After an arrow flew out of...
Yeah. You don't need to know that. You know why we're here. You know why. You knew that we were coming.
You have one of our furry ones.
Oh my god.
I'm not certain. From what he's been telling me, I don't know how much he fancies the 3 or 4 of you. Told me something about how he's an orphan now.
Can I attempt to sneak?
You can talk to the
Okay.
bear?
For sure.
I can. Okay, let me
Go ahead and roll a
throw
stealth check.
a stealth check.
Oh,
Oh hell yeah!
Shouldn't he roll that with disadvantage though?
I mean, I am in really high weeds.
But you also shot him.
But I mean, I imagine he knows the general direction where it came from.
I would more so give Zarkon a perception advantage on perception in that situation.
Yes, yeah,
Was my thought.
yeah. So roll that perception.
Oh, I have. Don't worry about it.
32.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm going to. Well, yeah. I guess I'm gonna move like this. Where's the like? There's a line. It goes like here is where the edge of the ferns are.
No, it goes kind of all the way to the edge of the map. At that point, it just becomes
Okay.
like this. Remember, I was talking about how Zarkon was kind of hanging out in like that thick mist, and you
Yeah.
couldn't even really make out any details beyond it. That's kind of what this is veering off into now at this point.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to go like right here. Is that still considered misty area?
Yep, that would still
Okay.
be in it. You could still be
All right.
there.
Then I'll do that.
Pretty much at this point for you, Zark, if you step forward, as in like closer towards Zarkon at all, you can kind of see the edge.
Yeah,
If
I
you
can see the
scroll
edge of the
in,
mist.
You can
Yeah.
kind of start to see the edge of where it's at. I know it's a little tough, so feel free to always ask me, and I'll be specific about where wall lines are.
And I want to. Oh crap! Also retroactively, where I dropped my dagger, could I have picked that back up
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
and then have that brandished at the ready? I guess and put away that. I'm adding all this retroactively now. Put away my bow. Actually, no. I can have my bow out still. I have my bow out, and then I have my dagger in my offhand.
Okay,
Boom.
easy
No
enough.
retroactive stuff.
Like Rambo over there.
Yep.
So this bear cub really means that much to all of you. That's what really got you into this fucking swamp.
Partly. Why did you want us here so much?
You're such a strange group. This poor cub is terrified of you. He thinks you're evil villains. You killed his parents, and then you towed it around with you and expect it to love and care for you. That's laughable.
How would you know?
I spoke with it. How else would I know?
Oh, well, I don't know how to do that, so.
Okay, now is when I want to drop. I want to run out and attempt to shove him over.
Okay. Go ahead and make a athletics check with advantage.
Athletics check
We're
with
gonna do
advantage.
We're gonna do like contested athletics check. You have advantage
Oh
on it.
my god.
It's not looking
Wow.
good.
Okay. I'm gonna give him disadvantage because he is unaware that you are coming. He thinks you're somewhere other than where you're actually at right now.
Less
So
than an 11. Less than an 11.
we are gonna give him disadvantage.
Still wins.
Fuck.
And as Zarek is rushing out of the bushes and he tries to shove Zarkon to the ground, Zarkon just kind of moves himself off to the side and he flips Zarek ass over tea kettle and slams him down on the ground in front of him. Zark prone on the ground.
Prone, baby.
You fools never learn.
So, what you doing? How you been?
I've been just fine.
Yeah? You been talking to my little friend?
I have. I've learned quite a bit about you all from my conversations with him.
Well, like what?
I've learned that you and your friends are quite fucked up. And apparently you like to kill young bear cubs' parents and then take them around.
Whoa. Don't, I mean, you're making wild accusations saying you guys here. Did he kind of, I mean, does Scrappy tell you which one did it or how it kind of all went down?
He says the four of you. It points
Actually,
to
how would
you
he
and the
even-
other furry one as the ringleaders.
Whoa. I am not the leader of this ragtag group here. I wouldn't even say we're really officially a group or anything. I don't want to get too
Certainly not a ragtag one.
formal with titles and such. But how's he doing? Is he good? You taking good care of him? You feeding him?
I don't think you need worry about this cub right now. You have bigger issues to attend to.
We have bigger issues to attend to?
Of course.
What sort of issues?
Lady May, is she why you're here?
Ah, fuck. Why is this lady... Why does everyone care about this lady so much?
She's a bit of an important figure of the town. Technically, it belongs to her.
She is not why I am here. I can't speak for these other guys. I'm here to worry about the cup. But if little Scrappy's all right, then I mean I can go on my way. With Scrappy, of course.
You are not leaving anywhere with that cub.
Why not?
He's mine now. And if you want him, you're going
what do
to
you
have
mean
to
he's
take
yours?
it
Did you file the official paperwork?
You're a funny one.
No, I think you're a funny one because you think you can go take around people's. I want to. He's a friend. He's not even a pet. He's a friend.
Are you arguing on the ground right now?
Yes. I'm on my back, like with like one both my hands on the ground and like one knee like bent
Just,
a
like,
little bit. The other one just flat on the ground.
seductively?
Yeah.
Like a head in your hand on the side. Well, my rage has faded now.
Yes.
I'm back on the turtle weed.
I think, has it been 10 minutes since the start of that last battle?
No way.
No, not since the start of this battle.
Okay,
Or the most recent one.
gotcha. Sorry, continue.
I forgot how to rotate my guy.
Well,
So I say,
just think,
what do you want from us then?
you know what?
You wouldn't have taken that bear if you didn't want anything from us.
I think I've changed my mind. I don't think I actually do want anything from you all anymore. Well, perhaps this was a waste of a charnel hound, but it is what it is, I suppose. Three of you take care.
I want to stand up as he's. I mean, I'm assuming he's starting to walk away. I want to stand
He
up
is, yeah.
and then draw my sword and basically just like throw my bow to the ground and then draw my sword and be like, "Hey, you're not going anywhere till I'm through with you."
Oh, you're a funny one. I suggest you take this chance. You live.
And I want to charge him.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, here we go.
I charge him.
All right.
And
you want
I
back?
take a swing with my short sword first.
All right. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Wow.
And then
As Zarkon just kind of ducks backwards, able to dodge out of the attack.
I use my bonus action to do with my dagger.
Let's
Is that
go.
right? Oh wait, it didn't. Oh, here, I guess I have to roll here. Oh yes.
A 19 does hit.
All right, and that's gonna do
2
points of
points of
damage.
piercing damage. As you whiff with your short sword, as you rush up on Zarkon and try to attack him, he kind of lurches backwards, kind of sticking his butt out to pull his gut and stomach inwards to dodge the short sword attack. He pulls his face a little bit further down, and you swipe up with your dagger, and you kind of slice right across the tip of his nose, letting just ever so slightly, just to get a little scratch, and a droplet of blood begins to form at the tip of his nose. His demeanor changes rather quickly, and he begins to grimace.
And I want to say, I told you, you're not going anywhere till I'm through with you. And
All
I
right.
stance up again.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you've got.
Oh god.
And then I want to do 3 backflips.
And you can try to do 3 backflips at the start of our next session as we go ahead and leave off there for the day.
Oh god. All those chances and you did nothing.
What if I do 2 backflips? Can I get 2 backflips in right now?
Hey, think about it. Maybe you want to do a triple, quadruple backflip. I don't know what you're really going for at the start of the next session. You got a week to think about it.
I might change to front flips so I can get to the bear.
You're just gonna start running through the swamp, yelling "Scrappy" or
So
"Scruffy."
next session I should be this Sunday at 3:10.
Yeah, I'll see you guys this Sunday at 3:10 p.m. Okay.
This Sunday at 3:10.
Hold on, let me just scroll up real quick and see. So yeah, if we keep this up, I will see you guys in 83 days for our next session. Actually, no more. Yeah, 83 days from now, we'll play another one, guys. How's that sound?
And by that time, you guys should really
You should really know what you want to do in this upcoming combat with Zarkon by then. So
I was thinking that you
Type
should
in the journal
definitely.
because there's so many dice.
I have 1 spell, so you guys need to put that sound bit to your 1s and 20s. Most importantly. The wah.
good stuff, guys. Fun combat. Charnel Hound was much more of a fun combat than the Yeti combat was.
Yeah.
There's you. The Yeti one was better because I just killed it.
You guys murked that Yeti.
Are you gonna tell us the
Charnel
Yeti had a
Hound.
fucking family and children too?
Nah, he's single. No one cares about him.
Bachelor Yeti.
Oh, that's even more sad.
It takes the sting off a natural 1. Just a bit. Well, cool deal.
So
Good
do we have
stuff, everybody.
do we know now what time would be good for next weekend? For everybody?
Saturday or Sunday works pretty well for me. Sundays I don't have to work till like 5:30, and then I'm off Monday. So either day I'm pretty good to play.
Let me see. I gotta look real
I am
quick.
open next. Actually, when is Mother's Day?
Mother's Day is next Sunday.
Okay, so let's not do Sunday if possible.
Okay, that's true. I also have a mother who would probably not want me to play D&D on Mother's Day, the first Mother's Day I'm back in like 5
Unless
years.
she's included.
Let's see, May. Let's see.
I'm working on getting my mom to play Magic right now. D&D's the next one.
All right, I may or may not be able to play next weekend. Are weekdays still not a?
I could
option?
potentially do some weekdays. I just couldn't. I can't stay up quite as late. I'm off Thursday, so I could do Wednesday. I could do pretty easily, and I could do Friday as long as we're done by like 9-ish, 8:39. I can play like during the weekdays.
Okay, yeah, because I can probably start on weekdays at like 6:45.
Yeah, we might be better off shooting for the weekends most of the time. Then I just think that might be where our schedules coincide a little bit better. Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday specifically are days I can stay up later. If the weekends don't work for us, we could always try to play on Wednesday because I'm off Thursday, and that way, if I'm tired, it's not a big deal the next day. I'd rather play like Wednesday and just be tired one day than like miss a week or something. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I'm good every day except for Sunday next week, and starting after 6:30.
So like
Yeah,
Friday night
anytime.
or Saturday, then.
Well, sorry,
Yeah.
I can on the weekend. I'm good at any time during the weekend. On weekdays, it's after 6:30.
Okay, yeah, but just obviously this weekend's different with Mother's Day coming up.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right,
Okay.
David. What about you?
Pretty much same.
So do we want to shoot for Friday night then?
I usually have to be up kind of early on Saturdays, but I get every third one off, so.
What about Friday? Are you still going to be home by like 6:45 on Friday, Garrett?
Yeah. Oh, it's not being home. It's that
Or when you get started? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I put Kennedy down for I take Ava a bath. I'm usually done with the bath by 6:45.
Okay.
I won't even be home till like 7:30 on Friday.
Okay. That I don't know if I'll be able to do that late. Unfortunately, that's tough for me.
What about
So-
Wednesday?
Wednesday, I would be more apt to stay up later because I don't have work Thursday. So
What about you guys on Wednesday?
I could probably make.
What did you say, David?
Probably wouldn't be home till like 7:30 Wednesday either, to be honest.
We can try a 7:30. Maybe even if it's a short one.
Yeah, we can try a
7:30
short
on.
one.
yeah, we'll
Wednesday?
put it down for a tentative one on that.
We can start. We can have
I'll
like
let you
a
guys
hard
know.
stop of like I guess like 9:30.
Yeah, we'll feel it out.
Okay.
And see what happens because I
Okay.
want to be able to play, but I'll be up at like 3:30 on Wednesday. So
Yeah, gotcha.
I'll maybe I can try to like fit in a nap or some shit, and we'll try to figure out a way to make it work. So
Okay.
but that
Yeah,
sounds good.
Tentatively, what? 7:30 on Wednesday.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep, sounds
Okay.
good to me.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Alright.
All
Thanks for
right.
playing, and boys, everyone have a good one.
All right. Talk
Alright.
to you guys later.
You guys take it easy.
Alright, thanks for watching. Catch you later, boys.